Right, we're just getting set up, guys. Bear with us. Hi, hi, hi. Ha, Boost, you missed it again. Hello, Jelly. Jelly? Jelly? Jelly. Jelly. I'm trying to make it sound as French as possible. So, we've got a couple of announcements to make. It's going to be fun. Massive shout out to Xanthi out there who made this LBNT globe thing. That's awesome. I love it. It looks so good. Let's have a quick look at the brackets. Oh, no. Right, Callum's the first person. Mr. Peachy. He's the first person through to Newkirk City, round of 3 quarterfinals. So, Mr. Peachy, guess what? Your game's going to be first. So, the format as of late of what we do is we do 2 quarterfinals. Hello, Womack. We do 2 quarterfinals, 1 semi-final, and 1 final. Of course, well, there can only be 1 final. But right, the announcement time. Just wait for everybody to get on. Ha 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 hee hee ha ha ha. Right, let's get the casters in here. First of all, we've got Reese. Reese. That means unmute yourself. Join. And we've got Bobby, Ollie, and of course Mads. Why don't you guys come and join the call? That'd be great, because I know you can hear me. Right, guys, time for an announcement. Hello, welcome to the show. Hi. Right, first of all, we're going to introduce our casters for this evening. We've got 4 casters. Don't you guys feel lucky? It's going to be Reese, Bobby, Omic, and Mads. Right, guys, why don't you jump into the call?
Sup?
Sup?
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. You guys been okay? Everybody doing alright?
Yeah.
Yes. Right, let me just turn down the music and I will get this announcement out of the way and we will get the games underway. Right, first things first, welcome to LBNT Gold Rush number 39. I am Jay Kulvik, LBNTJ. Right, first announcement is, as of the release of Heart of the Swarm, we are officially swapping over to Heart of the Swarm. That means all rush events, well, 1 rush event, we'll get to that announcement shortly, but all the events will be Heart of the Swarm, StarCraft-wise. Second announcement will be there will only be Gold Rush. It's our flagship tournament. All other tournaments are being abolished. Basically, we're going to have an event for StarCraft 2, Heart of Swarm, open for everybody. So, Bronze to Grandmasters can participate, and of course Gold Rush will be still the same. Now, LBNT's moving on. We're doing different things. Now, with the announcement comes, we are going to be doing League of Legends and Dota 2 tournaments. Here on Zeek, we have an option to do it, and of course Black Ops 2 tournaments. Now, Black Ops 2, it will be done via PC only. Not consoles, PC only. They will be basically what happens is you get some prizes out of Steam for the winners of the tournaments. League of Legends tournaments will get 250 riot points to be split amongst the winners as in the team, so it's a 5v5. Summoner's Rift. I do believe it's going to be 50 riot points each, or whatever it is. It's $250, so $50 worth of riot points each, or something like that. Yeah. So that's a champion skin or a champion to unlock or something like that. And that's for the winning team only. Dota 2, the prizes as of yet have not been arranged, but if you want to take part in Dota 2 tournaments, by all means, please send us an email to give us your Steam thing, and we will set you up with a beta key free of charge. Hell, we will throw them at you, and you can have 20 or so to give to your friends if you wish. I think the record number, we're reaching nearly 200 copies of Dota 2 keys at the minute here at the LBNT, with everybody combined. Also, we will be doing an MMO review, okay? So when we go live, if we're not doing a tournament, Zotac or Heart the Swarm tournament or League of Legends tournament, something like that, we will be playing MMOs. Now, this will be purely for fun. We will play it. You guys get to pick a MMO for us to go and play. We will download it within that week, and then the following week we will play it for that week, and we will review it. We will give and at the end of the week we will give our thoughts on it. Are we going to continue playing it, or are we going to bin it? Or are we going to file it under B and put it in the bin? Now, all the reviews and all of them will be going up on our site and our YouTube channel. We're trying to get YouTube partnerships, so we're going to be getting new content going up there as much as possible. Also, when I figure out how to do it, I will get a shop up on the LBNT website where you guys can purchase goodies, which include games at discount prices if you are a subscriber to the website and stuff. Not only that, prizes. Now, we will be giving away prizes once a month, I do believe. Once a month, yeah. Now, this could be a Steam. You get to choose out of a couple of options. Now, one of them can be, you can have Dota 2 key, no problem, hell, we'll give you tons of them. Or, you can pick a Steam game that you love so much. Now, if you've got a PC and you've always wanted to play Black Ops 2, we will buy you Black Ops 2. Now, these are only open to people who have actually won a tournament, these prizes. So, basically, if you've played in Gold Rush or one of the other events, like we're going to call them the LBNT Open events. Now, they will be on throughout the week, Monday through to Sunday, every single day. Tuesday, sorry, they won't be, because no Tuesday, so Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that is when they will be, but there will be nothing on a Tuesday because Gold Rush is running, and we run 720p only now. The YouTube's going to be spiced up to look really nice and professional. We're having someone work on that. Massive shout out to him. You know who you are, Mr. Zampi. Right. So, I do believe we'll be getting into quarterfinal games momentarily. So, Whence? Is that even a word? Once everybody's through to round 3, we will start dishing things out. So if I reload the brackets, let's have a look, see what we got. Nope, only Callum's game so far. So until then, guys, I'm going to hand everything over to the casters. They can talk about themselves, introduce themselves, and what they've been up to. So yeah, over to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Is anyone else
you.
actually? Oh yes, hello.
Hello.
Good. I'm sorry to do this, but it's pancake night, and my dad's just bought me pancakes. So.
That's
So
fine.
everybody's having pancake day. So
Pancakes.
everybody has pancake day today, apparently.
No.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
here's a question. What is the best topping for the pancakes you can have?
I'm having melted galaxy. And sugar.
Okay, you're doing it wrong. Next.
No.
I think just pure sugar's the win.
No.
Just
No.
sugar.
Okay, how about this question? Pancakes or waffles?
Oh my god, this is
No,
same
we're not
argument we
going
had
back to
earlier.
this.
Waffles is the best.
No, pancakes.
Yes,
Always
no, pancakes is
Pancake.
pancakes is sloppy and doesn't taste of anything. It's just
You're having the
not
wrong
good.
kind of pancakes then.
You need lemon juice
Pancake
and
with
sugar.
cheese.
That is the way to do a pancake.
lemon juice.
Yeah,
Oh, lemon juice.
it gets the perfect sort of sour sweet sort of mix there. It's so good.
Trying to eat my pancake quietly. Damn it. Kind of difficult. I'm
No,
using a
no.
teaspoon.
Waffles is the best. No doubt about it.
Don't get me wrong, waffles are nice, but I just prefer me a pancake.
Tell you what
Gotta
is
love
good.
that.
Have you had dosa at all?
And what
Had
kind
what?
of things?
Dosa. It's an Indian pancake. It's kind of like the British one, but there's curry in it, and it's amazing.
Never,
Is
ever.
that a,
No, I've heard
is
it.
that a main
I've
meal?
heard of it.
They have it for breakfast. It's
Oh.
awesome.
Yeah, but Americans have like pancakes and stuff for breakfast as well, so I mean,
Ever had chicken and waffles?
foreigners are strange. I've never had chicken and waffles.
That's breakfast.
That's breakfast, okay.
Yeah.
Am I the only one here who has just toast for breakfast?
No.
I have just toast.
Just plain toast. Butter. Actually,
go
soya
cereal.
butter. I have soya butter because I'm healthy. Oh my god, I love pancakes.
I have Weetabix.
You're-
we
you're
do
the
have
fancy
lots of
old.
soy milk.
I'm not old. I happen to think that Weetabix is like healthy and good for you, and you know it's good for your heart and stuff.
my granddad agrees with you.
Good man. See, he knows best.
I don't deny the health benefits. Old people should be having them. It's good for them.
Well, I don't know about Weetabix, but all brand's where it's at.
Cheerios,
I've all brand.
Nesquik.
Oh wait, that's a bit of a health change. Nesquik isn't
yeah,
amazing
yeah.
for you.
Well, I'm young at heart, you see.
Oh,
Oh, burn.
Fine.
Right, guys, out there, if you're listening to the stream, yes, you do. You have to speak to Arby. He is your in-game admin. So please, 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 if your opponent hasn't shown up, what you do is you contact him, you nag him, you throw a wet fish at him, and he will reply.
My friend went out in the front round, in the first round. That makes me smile. I'm a bit sadistic.
That's wrong.
Yeah, you got to support them.
I spent the whole 3 hours this morning training him, and he still loses.
Oh,
Seriously, you got me up
Who was
early.
it?
Ollie, who's your friends?
Slugy.
No, I love Salugi. The guy's rocks.
Yeah,
Salugi.
Yeah, you
we
can't
spent
take
all
you can't
morning
make fun
playing
of him.
PvZ.
Oh,
Actually, yeah.
well, my good friend Xanthi has got on to the second round, so I'm quite happy about that.
Xanfi's infamous.
Yeah, but infamous for not the best reasons, I don't think.
Someone's looking for Xanthi in chat, actually. So, Xanthi, if you're
Yes.
listening,
Carcass scum. He said it in the Skype
all
to me
right.
at some point.
Okay. Now, what do you guys think about the announcement? Do you like the idea of swapping things up, going to new games? LBNT.
I don't play any other games apart from StarCraft, so
Yeah, me too.
I really
I
do
did-
need to learn how to play a MOBA because I have about 35 Dota keys now. I think it's giving me a hint you should play Dota.
I'm pretty sure there's more Dota keys than the population of Earth at this point.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
We can't actually be going wrong here. So technically, I think it's like 300,000 people use Steam. Now, you take
It's-
that, and every Steam user has around 20 plus Dota 2
Yeah.
keys.
Yeah.
That's more than the actual player base of Dota 2.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It is an interesting way they've done it.
Well, everyone
There's
who's
so many
who
keys
wants
that
to
they're
play
all
to key,
free.
yeah.
Arby's just pointing out that he has 70. Well, Arby, I actually beat you. I have 172.
They breed like rabbits.
They
Too
do.
bad.
And it's not that. I got an email saying, oh, by the way, we're giving you 4 more. I was like,
Yay!
what?
I had
why?
19, I received an email, was like, you've got 21 new items. Oh, great.
All the fans and viewers were giving us, just sending them to me. So I logged on to Steam, like, I've got this little ritual. Wake up, have my Weetabix, because I'm old, right, yeah. Have me
course.
coffee, have a shower, shave, get dressed, come down, play COD. So, of course, you load up Steam for COD, so there I am. And, of course, what do I get? I've got between roughly every day 20 to 30 gifts, and I'm just like, they're all Dotas. I know they are, but no, I got a portal off of someone. Whoever you were,
Yeesh.
I got a portal too. Was it portals? Portals too?
Yes, Portal 2.
I'm-
Fantastic game.
Now I've been
I would
told
agree with that, yeah.
I've got to play it apparently. I haven't had a chance to been playing. I've been studying my League of Legends now so far, and I'm doing okay. I'm level 12.
And you've learnt all the numbers, like Viking land times now.
No, no, no! I am so terrible that it's unbelievable. But I do like it. I was watching how to cast it. Now some of my co-casters, friends of mine, I've actually been like, well, I need to tune into one of your casts when you do a League of Legends. So they were like, okay. So they give me the link and I was watching. So it seems pretty standard, pretty easy. But then you've got to play each character at least once before you understand what the attacks are. Because if you get it wrong, the viewers punish you. I mean, they go nuts. So, yeah, there's been a lot. I'm quite happy where I am at the minute. But next week, of course, I'm going to be playing Dota 2. A lot of people want to come and play with me on that. So you will be able to add me, no problem. Just add me on Steam, and I will invite. Well, if you can get into one of the games I'm playing, by all means, please do. But I do believe Arby's going to join us next week for Dota 2 if he's about. We've got quite a lot going on as well. Now, you guys don't actually play Terra Online, do you?
Nope.
No, I did.
I was
But,
thinking of getting it at some point, but
Is it free or does it
Yeah,
cost
it's
money?
free. Well, technically. Well, I put in a complaint about it, and I got banned for 24 hours. So, I caught a diddle they were doing, and I named and shamed them. Within 3 seconds, well, not that, about 3 minutes of it going up, because I had to wait for a whole day for it to actually be posted, because there's a massive delay on the forums. And I posted it, and yeah, boom, account banned. So I tried to log in. You have been found in whatever it is, and they banned me for 24 hours. I was like, but it's
Why were you banned? Just for reporting a player?
No. I was banned because I found out that Terra Online were doing naughty naughties. Basically, it's a free-to-play game, but yet they put in a queue time, yeah, which shouldn't be there. And they're using the queue time to put out a press release with, we've had so high demand. No, you haven't. All you've been doing is adding new servers and adding a queue time. The problem is, they kind of shot themselves in the foot, because you have to go into game to buy the Terra Club to actually skip queues. So people will physically sit there and wait in the queue to get in, buy the Terra thing, right? And then they went and messed it all up, didn't they? People with veteran and Terra account statuses still have a queue. And now the forums are exploding about it, and it's like, oh dear, you screwed yourself over. And I'm expecting Terra to just go completely free to play very, very soon. But like I say, everybody was like, well, why do we need to do this? Well, quite simple. Why would you? To get a Terra Club on a free-to-play game, it's the same price as playing a membership for WoW. Now, WoW has a lot more to offer because it's more established. It's got a trillion freaking players, every service pack, and there's never been a wait time or a queue time since Burning Crusade. So, but they say, oh, we're adding new servers and maintenance, and it's, no, you're not. You're adding new servers, but you're just not increasing the server cap. So, but nonetheless, Terra, I'm not knocking Terra as itself, just the company that are running it. Terra is an amazing, graphically outstanding. I love
Come on, go back out of the hole you've dug. Quickly.
I haven't dug a
It's
hole.
an amazing game.
It's-
Fantastic combat system.
Hey,
so
I'm not
dynamic.
digging. Yeah, it is. It's really good. But I'm not digging myself a hole because they banned me. Screw you, Frogster. Screw you.
Also, Saluigi3 in the chat has no Dota 2 keys. I find this very
What?
surprising.
You have no Dota 2? What?
I think we need to fix this.
You have no Dota 2 key? Are you joking? Or are you just trolling me? Let me know out there in the chat, because if you don't, I will send you, I don't know, pick a number between 1 and 100. And I will
I don't
send
know,
you keys.
I can personally send him 21 because I really just don't want them. They literally breed like rabbits. The more
Yeah.
you have, the
Okay,
more
I
you
think-
get.
I think we need to send them every single key.
I think
They'll have.
every single key we have, we just need to dump on him.
I'm going to stockpile my keys, I think, just for the day when they all disappear, and I'm the only one left with Dota 2 keys. Mind you, I only have like 4, so it's not much.
Oh, don't worry, they'll multiply.
Good.
Now, let's have a quick look at the brackets. RB, if you're listening, make sure to grab a round 3 game so these boys can get casting. So this is the first time all the new casters have been in together. That's going to be fun. I will be doing. We're trying a new system. So basically, they lock onto my camera. I do all the camera works. So if the camera works shoddy and crap, please scream at me and say, "Jay, you're old. You need to get better glasses or something." But yeah,
Stop eating the Weetabix.
no, Weetabix are great
Well,
for
no,
you. They're great
more.
for you. You can't disagree with this.
The Weetabix preacher, okay.
Hey, don't knock it, man. Hey, maybe we could get LBNT sponsored
By Weetabix.
Oh, please make that a thing. That has to be a thing.
That'd be really good. wouldn't it?
Xanthi, get on it. Spinning around the globe. A Weetabix behind the LBNT
Oh,
logo.
dude, I wonder if he could actually do that. Xanthi, if you're listening, by the way, guys, massive hearts out there for Xanthi, who made this LBNT globe for us. It looks amazing. It's really good. I really like it. It fits
think we
really
should-
well.
I think we should just print off loads of proud sponsors of LBNT, go to Tesco's and plaster them on all the Weetabix boxes we can.
Yeah. LBNT, bringing you Weetabix since 2013. Another
Just
thing
shove in a free Dota key every box.
Yeah, every box. So, guys, if you have not played Dota 2, you are going to. So it's going to be good. One thing I really am looking forward to is a game. Well, I got offered a job. This was last year, in fact, when it first came about. I got offered a job called it is called Defiance. Right now, Defiance is going to be a new sci-fi game, but it's going to be a sci-fi TV program over here in England. It's called we have it on Sky Sci-Fi. Defiance is going to be a sci-fi TV series, like really good. But then, after you've watched the show, you can go in, log onto the game, and yeah. So it's the first time it's ever been done. TV show and an MMO linked. So the TV show stars, like all the people in the show, will be playing themselves in the game.
That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty good, right? Now, I would show you the video, but I'm not going to do all the fancy shenanigans and stuff like that. But it's really going to be good. It's going to be absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I was watching the trailer the other day. Don't the aliens look like roaches from StarCraft?
Yes, they do.
Click them
They really do.
off. They have just gone copy-paste.
Yeah, why not, right? I mean, roaches are awesome. But you know what I'm really looking for? Heart of Swarm campaign. Oh, I'm itching to play this.
Yes. I have been waiting since like 2000 for StarCraft 1's campaign, for StarCraft 2's campaigns. Now, Heart of the Swarm, I'm so hyped.
You know what's going to be the biggest rickroll of them all? It's that the supposedly release date of StarCraft 2 Heart of Swarm is 16th of March.
Yeah.
And da-dum. What happens if they put it back like they did with Diablo?
I mean, the multiplayer is definitely not ready.
Yeah. No, beyond broken. That's not even funny how broken that is. But yeah, it's not good at all.
I wouldn't mind waiting longer, as long as it's a good game when it
I
comes
do
out.
because I want the campaign. They can mess about with the
honestly,
multiplayer.
the
all they want.
multiplayer can wait. I want the campaign.
Most true StarCraft fans want the campaign. It's gonna be huge. I'm gonna personally stream every mission I do.
Oh, I was going to do the same.
Well, all right, fine. Ollie's gonna do it on the LBNT channel, guys. There we go. How about that?
God, I just dumped myself in this.
Yeah, there you go. GG,
Yeah.
son.
Nice.
How to beat Ollie at StarCraft? Make him stream.
Yep.
No, we could do a streamed race through the entire campaign, 100% complete.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
It
In a
would be.
day.
I bet we could get
Oh,
through it in a
God.
day.
I reckon I can do it. I did Starcraft Wings of Liberty in a day.
Yeah, I did too.
I did that on normal, in like.
Okay, I
Couple
did it on
hours.
casual because that was the first time I'd ever played a strategy game in about
I did it in Brood War
6
though.
years.
Or Warcraft 3. I was like, that took me ages to learn. But I have to admit, I'm just going over. What do you guys think about the whole Twitch thing? You go on to Twitch now, all you see is Dota 2 and League of Legends. It's hardly anybody playing StarCraft. They've reported a 29% drop in Wings of Liberty. No, and it's not only that; it's that people don't even want to play HOTS because of how broken it is. And even the pro players are just like, you know what? It's so broken. What do we do? And you know, this is down to Blizzard. I mean, this is their esports game, isn't it?
Yeah, well, competition's always good, I think. So
Mm.
if StarCraft is getting its ass kicked a bit by Dota and League of Legends, good.
But
Make
League-
Blizzard listen.
If you go over to Twitch now and you look at, you'll see like 24,000 people watching
Yeah.
Okay,
StarCraft,
I'm
and you go
checking it
over
out.
to League of Legends, you'll have 60 to 100,000 people
Yeah.
watching it. That's
Okay,
not
these are
playing
the
it,
numbers.
it's watching it. Okay, go on.
It's the numbers right now. League of Legends, 84,720.
Frick.
Dota 2, 62,600. And then you've got StarCraft Wings of Liberty on 15,500 and Heart of the Swarm on 9,800.
Now, bearing in mind, guys, that is a huge drop. That is a massive drop.
Yeah.
You go back to last year when we had the height of StarCraft, right? Before the Queen buff. StarCraft was averaging 100 to 150,000 viewers on Twitch.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a little bit more than a 29% drop. That's more like a 70-something drop. And, you know, it's not looking good, is it? I mean, let's face it. But I blame it on the transition phase. I feel
Yeah.
they brought the Heart of the Swarm beta out way too early. And once they gave a release date, you know, that was it. But their major mess up was the Hellhound, wasn't it? That's where everything started going wrong. But, you know, who sees? Now, hopefully we'll have the game shortly, guys. Don't worry about that. Arby is going to be holding our round 3 quarterfinal games. This is Gold Rush number 39, brought to you in 720, sponsored by me
And
These-
Weetabix.
and the
Weetabix,
Weetabix. Yeah,
eventually.
virtual,
Can't forget it.
virtual Weetabix, man.
Mm.
All your Weetabix belongs to me.
We can make Dota Bix. We've got that many.
Yeah,
Dota
we've
keys.
got so many Dota keys. We could actually like take them virtually and build them into like Weetabix.
Yes.
Yeah, and we could call it Dota Bix.
Yeah, Dota
I think
Bix.
it's brilliant.
Yeah, we do.
We could make
take over
all
the
sorts of
world.
flavors.
Oh, we
See
could
it.
actually call it the Dota Big stream, man.
Mm.
Right, guys. If you want to see Dota 2, every time we stream, it's going to be the Dota Bix crew. There we go.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's going to be beautiful.
But I really, it's Heart of the Swarm. I'm buying the game for Heart of the Swarm campaign. That's all I'm buying it. I mean, I will always be a StarCraft 2 fan. I'll always be a StarCraft fan regardless. But to me, at the minute, I feel that it's lacking what other games are offering me.
Mm.
I
I
think
mean-
what HOTS is doing is it's trying to play with the balance because, I mean, the current balance of StarCraft 2 is ZVZ is crazy, TVT is long as hell, and PvP is just build Colossi. Trying to get rid of that by like trying to introduce mech and they're trying to sort of swarm host balance and festus. and it's-
you go with TVZ. That's it. Terran struggle. Yes, that's right. Terran struggle unless because now that their Hellbat drops can everybody know if you're going Terran, it's Hellbat drops. That gets shut down. You can't go Marine tank against because Swarm hosts. GG tanks are useless. Ling Bane, bye bye. Swarm host. So we go Swarm host. Ling Bane is the new Ling Bane muter, and it's so crazy. Apparently we have.
Yes, we do. We do have a quarterfinal game between Quartek and Caracas.
Okay, let's get this one underway. And your first two casters will be Reese and Matt. No, it won't, because
Okay.
Reese isn't here. He's gone to the toilet. Unbelievable.
Ah,
Good time.
Go back.
Okay, so hang on. That's Salugi screaming at me in game and out of game. There's a quarter-final game. Okay, no problem. Right, Arby will be setting that game up.
And Reese will be invited to it eventually.
He will, yeah, eventually.
Once he has returned.
Yeah. So you guys actually haven't played Dota 2 or League of Legends?
I have
No.
played Dota,
Nope.
but literally all I did in it was just piss around with the donkey.
That's that's one of the things that sets things apart, isn't it, between Dota
Yeah,
2
that-
and
that
League of
flying
Legends?
donkey.
It has a flying donkey.
Donkey. That's all I watched like a 50-minute-ish video trying to get introduced because I was properly trying to play it. I sort of played 2 games and then kind of got distracted by the donkey
Yeah.
and just spent the rest of the last game playing with the donkey.
Now, welcome back, Reese. We had a game, so we only need Reese and Mads in this game and myself. And yep, there we go. Big shout out to Salugi. Hello, Jamming Gamer. Welcome. Zetsu, Salugi. Big shout out to you guys. Right, guys, we had what? Wait. Right, so we've got a ZVT coming your way. I'm looking for this. So it's going to be Mads and Reese. Are you two ready?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Just. There you
How
go.
about now?
There you go. Mads, you here?
There we go.
Yeah, man.
Right, guys. Now, TVZ. We've got a Terran and Zerg casters, and we've got Terran and Zerg players. Perfect. How about that? Zetsu, why you need to be removed from lobby? You don't need to be here. Right, okay. Let's find out both players are ready. Kakaricus says he's ready. Cortex says he's ready. Right then, guys, here we go. ZVT, first game of the night. LBNT Gold Rush 39. Welcome.
Okay, we're still loading up here, guys. Sorry for the wait.
Yeah, we should almost be in the game now.
Any second now. There
Yeah,
we go.
And
Finally.
we're in the game. And we got lag.
There's always one.
Cortex. Okay, all good now. So in the bottom right hand corner we got our orange Zerg. It is NIN or NIN Cortex.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, here's the blue Terran. Here's Glacus. So what do you want to see from our Zerg player? Fast expand? Six pull? Well, it's a bit late for a six pull now, but...
Okay, it looks like I'll have to jump in. Reese, it looks like Mads has dropped. Can you hear me, Reese?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was just a bit confused.
No problem. So, ZVT, Newkirk District. Just for the record, I hate this map. I think it's disgusting. I think Blizzard really need to come up with better ideas for maps, don't they?
This just needs to get the guys from MLG or
Yeah,
GSL.
GSL guys
They
to make
up
maps.
this.
Okay.
I mean, oh, right, he's
we
back.
got some Skype problems or?
No, yeah, you dropped from the call. But anyway, I will leave you guys to it. Here you go.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. So, let me just... Alright. Now the barracks is going up for the Terran, just the 12 barracks, probably gonna expand for the command center afterwards. And I do not like that wall in. It's a very interesting wall in, actually.
Interesting is the right word for it. It is very weird. I can see what he does if he takes the past command center, but as it stands now, it's quite weird.
He should wall up in his main instead of the natural only.
Yeah, well, he is going to take. Civic player has taken its expansion now. It's 15. Nothing wrong with that. Spawning
Yeah,
pool
it is
coming
gonna
down
be
now as
a-
well.
First. I did not see that the Zerg take hatch first and then pool. It looks like it.
Yeah, it's a 15-15. Can you hear me okay, Mats?
And a very early gas, so we're probably gonna see fast speedlings, followed up with some banelings and probably muta. I think. I hope, actually.
Yeah, I think so. Our turn player has taken his command center as well.
Yeah. And probably gonna follow it up with a 2 more Rex, or if he's going mech, which I do not think he is, because he has not taken any gases yet. So he's probably gonna go all bio all up in this.
Yeah, bio or a fast third. I'd really like to see that, but you see 2 SFEs coming down now. Going to be building. Is it 2 lakhs again?
Yeah, 2 racks. So he is gonna go bio, probably just Marine Marauder tank or Marine Marauder medivac,
Millions out in the
something
field.
like that.
Clear these overlords.
Yeah, always a good thing to do.
Yeah, and he supply blocked the Zerg, which is always handy in the early game.
Yeah. So he can't drone up as fast, of course. Putting him a bit behind. And the speed is going down now for the Zerg.
Yeah,
Very
Zerg player's got this
interesting.
expansion.
I wonder what he's going to use such early speed for, actually.
I think Zerglings could be effective if he gets enough, because there's not a complete wall in. He can just run past these small groups of Marines here, run straight up into the main, do the damage he needs to.
That's true. Making the Terran forcing the Terran to produce a lot more units to be able to hold his ground. Just making the Terran spend all his money that he could use on something else, of course. Upgrades, whatever that is.
Yeah, because right now there's no bunkers in place and no complete wall of, but he is going to move out with 8 Marines and try and take over the watchtowers.
Yeah, and the Zerg is gonna scout it at the Silnaga Tower with a Zergling, which is also gonna get killed, and he is producing 16 links now to stop this force, probably.
Yeah, that's all
20
he can
links.
make.
20
I'd like to see
links.
Spinecrawler come down now as well, though, just for a bit of extra defense.
And I wouldn't say so. That would be too much defense. He does not need to invest in that as of yet, I would say.
Okay.
But the Overlords are not gonna see that there is an SCV with him, which is probably gonna build a bunker or something like that.
Yeah, it's quite late bunker push. You'd expect that to come off the 1 racks, but here we go. Some Lings moving into the field now. Not going to be able to engage, but is he going to see these Overlords?
Yeah, he is, and if he's gonna kill him, the Zerg is gonna need to produce a couple of more. But he does have 3 in production now, and he is gonna throw down that Spinecrawler and get the lair tech.
Yeah. Factory just finishing now for our turn player. He's going to be looking to take his 3rd as well.
Yeah, he is gonna take a third while he pushes out against the Zerg, and he could get punished for that if he is gonna lose all his Marines. Oh, and the Zerg is gonna do a sneaky little move there with a run by.
Yeah, the turn player did see it, so be quite surprised if he doesn't react. 2 more barracks
He
coming
should
down.
react.
Still no wall off.
No, and the Zerglings are not gonna move in yet. Just move.
No.
And he's gonna move, run right past everything, and there he needs the wall off, of course, as I said earlier. He's gonna go after the SCVs, it looks like. Yeah,
Yeah,
he is
take
gonna
out as
kill
many
a
as
couple
he
of SCVs. And no, the Terran is fighting with his SCVs, which is not something that he wants to do against Lings.
No, well, he's only got a few units in his base to defend this, but do come now.
But it
These
is
things
gonna
are going
be
to be
enough.
cleared up.
It is going to be not enough to clear that up, and his Marines is just standing there at one of the expansions down at the Zerg now. And he is moving them up towards the Overlord's going to see them. Zerglings running right past him again. Not going to pay too much attention to that, apparently.
No,
And
it's
a
a mess.
lots of Zerglings trying to engage there, but didn't go too well.
No, we do see another counterattack coming by the Zerg now. He's going to put a Bailing nest down, which is going to be very effective. But he's moving
Yes.
up now. Can he get into the main again? Yes, there's nothing balling off this.
It's
Few
not a very good
stimulants.
choice not to wall off.
No, it's... Yes, he clears off those Marines. He's free to norm at the mineral line. One mule goes down, two SCVs come down. He's lost a lot of units so far.
And he could take out that Marauder, which he is going to do. And he can take out those two Marines, which he is going to do. And just two Lings up in the base, harassing a bit. He's sending a lot of Marines now to clear two Lings up.
He's in a very strong position now.
So that Terran push he made that early, it didn't really do anything. He
No.
pretty much just pulled back.
He didn't commit to anything really. He could have pushed in, done a bit of damage, but he saw the attacks coming. He walked right past the links, and he just left himself open.
Indeed, and he needs to saturate his main right now and get that third up and running too, because he just has a CC standing there, not even an orbital command, so it doesn't produce mules or anything for him.
No, it's not. Let's see. It's not even hotkeyed as well, so he's not even making SCVs from it. But he's going to turn
No.
that into an orbital now. Big push out by the Zerg. How many? That's 8 Bailings. I don't think that's going to be enough, but it's definitely going to do some damage against these Marines.
He's just gonna try and get this around now. Oh, nice split there. Oh, but it's not gonna be enough. There's too much for the Zerg to handle, but he is gonna commit to it. And he can't get this around, and the Banelings were wasted on the Marauders, it looks like.
Yeah, that wasn't too effective. There was a double stim though, so I don't think the double stim was necessary. Considering he's not got many vacs, only being produced now, he's not going to be able to push out anytime soon.
Indeed, and the Zerg is just spreading a lot of overlords all around the place. I don't think that is the right choice, because if the Terran just gets a couple of Vikings out, which he can, because he has the star port, of course, he could just go around picking off overlords, and it would get the Zerg supply blocked.
Yeah, I think he's just being a bit cautious, scouting out any dots. Third coming down now for a turn player. He's got that, but he should drop the mules. He does need to start saturating more. Third for Zerg player's been up for a while, but that's not got any workers in it either.
And he still does not have saturated his main. That is not very good. He is not on a very big economy right now, compared to the Zerg, which is floating just about 2,000 minerals, and has not even saturated his third, which he could pretty much just do with one set of lava.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Zerg take another base now, because since he's seen that his opponent isn't going to be too aggressive, he wants to pull back. Just try and get further ahead than he already is. Because the town player is ahead of him in supply, though.
Yeah.
And there we go, fourth coming down now for the Zerg.
And the Zerg could actually afford to take just a couple of macro hatches too, with all those minerals, because he is pretty much just focusing on infestors. He got that good 5 infestors, 6 infestor count now. I don't think that you need any more than 6 infestors.
No, he's got the economy to just build any army that he wants, but town player's moving across the field now. He's got the medevacs, he's got the marines. No upgrades yet, on one nearly finishing.
And the Zerg is about to take +2 for his attack, for the Zerglings. He's producing 22 links and 7 banelings and 2 hatches. One of the hatches is a macro hatch. And the Terran was almost going to scout that fourth base, but did just pull away from it. He is sending in fourth one Marine to check for the third,
Yeah,
and he is going to scout it.
Fourth. You will see the third. Queen's there, you can do the damage, but if he can get caught out of position by these Zerglings and Infestors, it's going to be quite deadly for him.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that this Zerg does not have speed on his Banelings. That could be very useful. And the Zerglings is going to get decimated here.
That's just too much. Banelings do connect with the small reinforcements, but the Infestors are out of position now. They're vulnerable. One goes down, two goes down. Can you get a third? The third goes down.
He is going to commit to the third and kill it, I think. Yeah, it looks like he is. He wants to kill that third. A lot of links popping out there. Too bad they were going to get wasted, a lot of them.
Yeah, and
with that move coming in.
Fourth now. Should have seen those.
Not a smart move actually there by the Zerg taking his drones to the fourth, because if the Terran just paid a bit of attention, now he knows that he has a fourth too.
Yeah, I don't think he's realised that though, but laying the third out is good. So he's got good reinforcements coming in now as well. I think he can just push up into the main and do more damage.
Yeah. The Terran could pretty much just push in right now and win the game, I think. Because he has so much more than the Zerg. Look at the supply, he's 129 in supply and the Zerg is only 97 at the 18 and 30 minute mark.
Yeah, and here we go. 4 medevacs loaded up. Is he just going to drop straight in the main, or no? Yes, no, yes, he is.
He's going to do the drop in the main to pull the army up in the main, and then going to push in, I think.
Yeah, nice split at the front. Just to avoid the fungals if he can. These medevacs coming in.
And the Zerg is going to scout it. He's going to scout the 2 medevacs with his Overlord. He's not going to scout the 2 down in the bot, though. Fungling 1. He is going to change fungal it now. No, he missed a fungal. Oh, and it gets away.
Oh, it does get away. There's lots of Zerglings. I think he needs a few more Banelings with speed to be able to hold this off this. He's got a 7 spine caller. No, 7 spine caller, let's say. There's 2 Infestors just out in the field, not doing anything. They get seen. Is this one more going to pick off 2 Infestors? Come on.
That is a very stupid move, and he's actually not going to take out the last Infestor.
No, because 2 would be showing off that order. But he has seen this 4th now. He's going to pick off the Queen, and there's going to be nothing there to stop this base from going down. Zerg's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the Zerg is in lots of trouble. More trouble than you can ever imagine that you would be in while playing StarCraft. He really needs those Banelings, and he needs Baneling speed. I think he has gotten it. Yeah, he has.
But he does manage to sneak out a group of Zerglings. He can do a bit of damage to the Terran's third. Maybe just pull him back a bit.
Yeah, he is going to pick off a lot of SCVs, but he is pulling some of them away.
Yeah,
just picking on some supply depots.
Force the Terran to pull back with half his army. He's got lots of Banelings being morphed in now. He possibly could clear this up at the front. The Zerglings are still alive. If they can get some more SCV kills, then I think they've paid for themselves. 23 workers killed for the Zerg player so far. But
yeah, and the Terran player really needs to stop attacking with his SCVs. It costs him a lot of minerals in the long run, to be honest.
Yeah, and they're just sitting about, not doing anything, get back to work. The Terran player's not too sure what to do now. He unloads his medevacs, so I think he could have got the drops in anyway. There are lots of Infestors, but if he split off the medevacs, he could have got one in and done some damage.
And actually, I think that the Terran player is in a very, very good position right now, because he is a lot ahead. He has 188 in supply now to 108 for the Zerg. But the Zerg could actually make a comeback, because the Terran just has his forces divided up in so many places, which the Zerg could easily take out the forces, and thereby decreasing the supply number of the Terran very easily.
Yeah, the Terran player just needs to group everything up together and go.
Yeah, he is playing very, very passive.
And these
Oh, and
Ultras is going to get
no.
off. No, not quite.
Oh, he did not get any Funkles.
4 Ultralisks coming out onto the field now with the +3 weapons. Oh no, yes, +3 weapons. They should be able to push this back, I think. If the Terran player doesn't engage or do some more damage, then this could be turned around.
It's just amazing they can be so passive right now.
Yeah, it's
I've never seen that before.
people get gun shy, I think. They want to build it to the end game where they know they can crush them in one move when they could have crushed them 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So the player's going to push out now. He's going to get the bailing.
Oh, the Zerg pushing out, surrounding those small forces. As I said, he can just clean those up. And look at that. He just took 40 supply out of the Terran.
Terran's going to have to run away fairly
Which is
quickly.
very good for him.
And now the game's turned. The Zerg player's in a good position. He can take as many expansions as he likes.
Yeah, I think the Zerg probably will scout. Yeah, he is gonna scout this fifth, or what you can call it, fifth. Yeah, and take the SCV out, and it's gonna get cancelled.
Does get the cancel, so not a complete loss. Small group of Marines going to defend this fourth, but there's just too many Zerglings here. So
And
it's
he gets
done,
this around on the Marines.
Yeah, it's just too much there.
Way too much for him to handle with those small forces. He is clumped up in the middle of his third right now, though, the Terran. And he's still in a very big supply lead. And he just needs to use that advantage that he has.
Yeah, a drop now by the Terran into the back when the Zerg's distracted could do quite a bit of damage, I think. But he needs more production buildings. He's only got 6 barracks and 1 starport off 4 base. Which that looks more than that by now.
He could at least pretty much add on like 10 barracks more and still be in a good spot. And thereby replenish his army, get back to 200, if in case he should lose his army and just win the game because he has better economy. It's all it pretty much comes down to right now, who can remax their army the fastest after they lose it.
Yeah, the Zerg player doing a very good job keeping his minerals and money low. He's only floating about 100 minerals, but our Terran player's got about 3,000 floating up. His small drop by the Terran is going to be seen and going to be cleared up, but are these drones going to be caught out? He's going to pull them back.
Oh.
He gets the fungals. They're safe.
He does kill off the medevacs, everything. Very lucky he just scouted that. He was in the right position when that drop came. I don't think that he needed to cancel the hatch, though. He could have saved it without, even though the Terran did focus it down, I think.
Yeah, Terran player is going to try and take us fourth again now. He's put some more production buildings down now. Just 2 more barracks, but he's really put some more down. There's still minerals in his main as well. His SCV's not doing anything. Don't have idle workers, guys. It's so bad.
The Zerg is long distance mining.
Like a boss.
Like a boss, yeah.
He's going to move out. See this single marine, just going to pick him off, no problem. Terran player's got some Vikings on the field. There's not really much they can do with the army. I think they'd be better served clearing up overlords around the map, but maybe he's worried about
Yeah, he could send them out to the bases to just drop them on the ground and do some harass with it.
Yeah, he's a bit too clumped up as well. He's got the Malord account for the DPS on the Ultralisks. There's only 6 on the field. He's going to have to make a move soon. He's 200. He needs to do something to break the Zerg army. So right now the Zerg's got the upgrade advantage.
He is just standing there very passive and he's floating over 4,000 minerals right now. Oh, the Zerg is going to make a move here. up in front of the Terran. The Terran is gonna pull a bit back to the planetary fortress. Good idea. Because those Ultralisks right there, they just chop right through the Marines and Marauders pretty much. And the Adrenal Glance is gonna finish up right now, which is gonna do quite a bit for the DPS on those Zerglings.
Yeah, Template trying to do a little drop now into the Zerg's main. There's not going to be much there. You could pick off a hatch maybe, and the Queens. Possibly even the Infest Pit if he's lucky. No, he got spotted by the Overlord. Everything's being pulled back. It's going to be cleared up pretty soon.
Yeah. Why are those Queens in the middle of the field?
Transducers. But I think they're regretting not putting the creep down for the Queen. It's common courtesy.
Yeah.
Spot. A few did get lost, but it's been pulled back. Gonna clear up an Overlord. He needs to start putting workers into his fourth. It's been up for quite a while. A throw-out field now. It's only 2 factories. He really needs to get more production facilities up. He's floating so much money, it's ridiculous.
He really does need more production facilities. Like you said, he has 7,500 minerals, almost 5,000 gas now. He's just floating those minerals because he's maxed out and there hasn't been an engagement in like 20 minutes or something.
He's going to try and do a bit more drops within Menfax, but they're going to be picked off. And
Yeah, very nice.
very passive game from both players so far.
Very passive.
8,000 minerals banked up. I spend the money. And he's got units not doing anything as well. It's quite sad to see.
This Zerg right now is just walking around with Queens. I don't know why he is doing that. Maybe because he wants to transfuse his Ultralisks or Infestors or something.
Yeah, he really needs to get the creep spread going though, otherwise they're just going to be caught out of position so easily. Templar's got to move in, try and take out the third. But there's massive Zerg armies there. So many fungals come down, Templar just gets surrounded, and it's so one-sided.
And now the Zerg is in a big supply lead, actually.
Yeah, this other small
Now
army.
is the time to move. It is the time to move now into the Terran space.
Yeah, there's only 2 medevacs for this Terran army. 4. That's not enough to heal up this Bioball.
No, he should at least have 10 or 15 or something like that.
Yep, 2 Thors being built now. 2 more starpots come down. Finally, we get some production facilities. This medevac's not doing anything. There's workers not doing anything. Oop. It's quite a passive game so far. I think the Super League could just finish this now.
A very passive game. The Zerg could pretty much just focus on getting more creep spread right now. To be honest, because the Terran is pretty much locked in his own base, afraid to come out right now in case he is gonna get caught with a small force or something like that. So the Zerg could focus on getting his creep spread, therefore by getting more vision like that, and
It's a shame
have
because
fast units.
there's no real reason that this Terran player should have got caught in like that. He had a Zerg player down to 2 bases. He could put so many barracks down. Just had such a good advantage in terms of army.
These Zerg player did just attack that planetary fortress, but decided to go back instead, and it does look like we're gonna have an engagement now. Fungal on all those Marines and Marauders right there, but this Zerg is gonna pull back.
Yeah, both players are just too scared to engage now, and I don't think there's any reason for the Zerg player to be afraid.
I think the Zerg player is too afraid to engage, because if he is gonna do like a massive loss, lose his whole army, he does not have the economy banked to just get it up straight away. But on the other side, he does not want to get like the Terran player right now, 12,000 minerals banked.
No, but he could easily take 3 remaining bases on his side of the map with no resistance from the
He
Terran
could easily
player.
take 3 bases more. Yeah.
Yeah, these SCVs leading the fight, holding the minerals. It's the best tactic ever. All of those do it. Gonna move in, try and take
And
out
now
this
the-
third base, but if his Terran player gets caught out of position, gets this land,
He is gonna
well,
get come in from behind. The Zerg player is gonna come in from behind here. It's gonna focus down the hatch. I think he is. No, he's gonna stutter step behind the minerals. Not a very good position to be in here for the turn. He's caught in a corner here with the Ultralisks, and they're just gonna slash away. Banelings incoming. Fungals. Oh, and he sacrifices a lot of those infestors.
yeah, Ultras come back into the fight now to finish this off. Get the fungals in there, get the transfuses going. One very low Ultralisk. He's got 14 HP too. Oh, and he's dead. That's a shame. And the Queen's finally doing something useful, trying to take out the Medevacs, and they do. Queen with the Medevac kill.
And the Terran player, even though he just lost pretty much his whole army, he is in head of supply now. But we are seeing Brood Lords getting morphed from the Zerg player. And Brood Lords, just call them GG Lords pretty much.
Yeah, they're also out on the field, so he could clear up the Brood Lords if they're out of position. Banshee's coming into the field now as well, but he just needs the production facilities. If he had 20 barracks, he'd be maxed out again.
Yeah.
Are these Ultras going to move in? No, they're not going to move in. They're going to go back.
And I'm just wondering, what is he gonna use Banshees for at this moment? He has infestors to fungal, so he can't engage all the Ultralisks and just slowly pick them off. Best he can do is try harass workers.
Yes, but no one suspects the 40-minute Banshee push, so maybe just a little bit of pokey, but these Broodlords coming out into the map, they can take out the 4th, no contention. There's only 1 Viking on the field, if I'm correct. 2 Ravens being produced now. But so much he's built up.
He's not gonna respond to this.
No,
The
he needs
Terran
to
player
move
is gonna send 1 Viking out now.
in. 1 Viking with 3 HP just to scare off these Broodlords.
So scary. And I actually think, no, there comes the Corruptors.
Oh,
Boom, Viking dead.
that Viking got his lessons from the other Viking guy on the Hearts War.
And now it is gonna be very exciting. We are seeing battle cruisers come out in this 41-minute long game so far.
Yeah, Ravens out on the field now. Have they got not enough energy for the Seeker missile yet? We're gonna see
And
the
here we
final
come in
engagement.
engagement.
And here we go.
Big
Fungals coming
Fungals,
down.
big Fungals.
Where are the Broodlords coming in? These Thor's
He
not
needs to
firing,
do-
the Steps are stepping. These
Oh, and I
Banshees doing
think
some
the
damage.
Zerg is gonna come out on top.
Yeah, he's dropped by 100 supply though. Can he finish off the small force? If he can just go push. And final Marauder goes down. Come on, Corruptors, kill off that man in the back as well, go on. Yay. The Zerg
And the
players still
Zerg did
have the
come
wants now.
on top in the fight. It's amazing how the Zerg come out on top on that fight. Pretty much, I think it was because of the Brood Lords. The Zerg is doing one very big mistake. He had like 15 infestors, I think, something like that. He's down to pretty much 3 infestors now. That is a very much gas and minerals he just spent on those infestor that had full energy, and he didn't even use them to fungal or throw any infested Terrans out. He could use them to harass the planetary fortress. 4 infestors could easily take out a planetary fortress with just infested Terrans.
Yeah, these Broodlords moving in, but this is probably going to be the last army for a Zerg player. He's got no economy coming in. He's only got 1 mining base, 1.5, if you're generous and count the 4th. But these Vikings coming in to take off these Broodlords. Infestors coming in. Can he get the fungal? He gets the fungal on 2. And here come the battle
And
cruisers.
now if the Terran can just take this force out from the Zerg, I would say it is pretty much GG for this Zerg right now. He does not have any. He does not have very much income, gas income for that matter.
Parasites on the battle cruisers, stealing them. That's brilliant. Go on, clear up the Vikings, and then get them to kill each other's. Go on.
Yeah, very nice move there, Nibble Parasite.
Has he got the energy for another? No, he's not got the energy for another. They're gonna have to walk away fairly slowly.
He should make those queens engage. They have so many transfuses.
Yeah, they're not gonna get away. Even they might as well do some damage.
Yeah. Just queens, so slow off creep. Please, Blizzard, make them run. Fast queens.
Make them skip or canter.
And
Well,
the Terran is going to push out with SCVs now. Probably to repair those fours, or he is going to repair those battle cruisers before he is going to engage. But the Zerg player does not have very much. He has some Lings, 3 Infestors, something like that, 2 Brood Lords, and an Ultralisk, and he got 4 Infestors, 12 Lings coming out now. The Terran has just banked up so many minerals that even though he does not have any SCVs left on the whole map, he can still replenish his army.
Now, a 10 drop into the main doesn't do too much damage, but a little bit of less. Zerg player easily cleans this up. But he did pull it out, his army out position quite well. The Terran could have moved in and taken that fourth, no contention. But finally moves in, realising he's got the advantage. Fungals come down. Just enough to slow it, but not enough to stop it.
Very,
Fourth
very
levels.
large fungal death right there, but he doesn't have anything to stop those battle cruisers. Then they're just gonna tear away on the Lings and the Ultralisk. Oh, when the Nibble Parasite comes down, focusing down the 4.
Go on, get another new Parasite off? No, he doesn't. That one battleship.
And
fleet's
the
taking
battleship and
space.
force is pretty much just gonna take this base out, and the incoming forces.
Yeah, a few Zerglings gonna try and take out that final floor if they can. 23 kills on it before it goes down. Takes out the second floor as well. Takes out all the floors.
Just look at that. 3 Lings, they do so much damage when they get the surround on a 4. It's incredible.
And those battlefields cruisers feel a bit silly now, standing there, not being able to save their buddies. But these things gonna not do a counter-attack, gonna come home. Battle cruisers just focus down on the drones and the hatchery right now. They've got the energy, but haven't got the research for the mortar cannon.
Yeah, and the Zerg in very big trouble right now. He has no answer for these battle cruisers. Best answer he has right now is Infestors, which is just standing there, which the Terran should focus down instead of focusing down that hatch right now. He is going to pick off the hatch, and he is going to pick one Infestor off, it looks like. Yeah, the Zerg is not going to pay any attention to that.
Yeah, meanwhile, Terran is building up a very big force of 4s. How many is that? That's lots. 14, I think. And he can just go in and clear off this army now. What little army there is. There's a few Blue Lords and a few Lings.
Yeah, he does not have very much. Terran needs to push now. He is moving out with a lot of force, and I can't even see what's in that army. It's force and battle cruisers and Vikings.
It's just safe to assume there's everything in that army. It's a big, scary force. But these Lings are gonna sneak about again. But
And
there's the
GG when he saw that force. And Karakusgom did win the match. Very nice.
Oh, so a very long game.
Oh,
Very, very.
my god.
It was
Very,
almost
very-
like it's CBT.
Yeah, it's ZPT, like, it's almost an hour long. 15 minutes. I do believe that's a record here at LBNT. That's the longest match ever.
That doesn't surprise me.
I mean, we had what did we have? We had a 40-minute game before, but that was long. Right, guys, because of that length of that game, all other games are finished. We're going to jump straight into a semi... No, we're not. Okay. I'll be proving me wrong. Apparently, we're not going to go straight into a semi-final. We're going to go into another quarter-final. Right. We're going to switch things around now. We're going to get Bobby and Ollie in.
Yes.
Was I
you
supposed
will.
to say something? Yeah.
Slowly.
See how this is how pro these two are. Listen to him. Was I meant to say something? Was it really?
Yeah, I was playing something on PSP and I was just switching it off. Okay.
We're experts. Trust us.
They're the experts. Oh my word.
No.
No. We're experts. Stick to the plan. We're definitely experts.
Okay. So
These poor people have been waiting 40-ish minutes for this game.
I feel very sorry for these people.
yeah, I know. So long.
I mean, that was one heck of a game. That was massive. I mean, I don't think I've ever actually seen a Terran end up having to go Thor BC versus Zerg before, because they've just had so much money. Just had so much. That was they had 12,000 minerals.
Yeah, the Terran player had 13,000. I'm not sure why Zedzop's in this game. Does Zedzop need to be here? No?
Zed Soup? That's me. I am Zed Soup.
Oh right, I forgot this Bobby guy. Yeah, Bobbinator, right? We don't need him, right? Yeah.
God.
Yeah, he wasn't important, so I forgot about him. But it's fine.
You gave me a shout out in the stream. Thank you very much for that. That was really kind.
Right then. It's Mr. Peachy, and it's Psycho. TV random. Over to you guys. Here we go.
Ooh, random player.
Right. I think I've casted Mr. Peachy once before, so it should be good.
Pretty sure I have too.
Quite a long load, this.
Indeed. But what are you expecting? We got beast computers, so mine was finished loading ages ago.
Ah, yes, I'll go with that too. Definitely. It was not us we were waiting for. No, definitely not.
Okay. Spawning is Terran player. Spawning on this map, which is Newkirk District. We have Mr. Psyche, random player, spawning in orange.
And on the left-hand side of the map, we have Sod Psycho, the green Terran player. So we've got Mr. Peachy already saying what race he was. A very, very nice strategy there for a random player to do that.
But it was hashtag mind games. Ooh, this guy's clearly a Twitter user, and for that I give him a high five. I use Twitter.
Yes,
In case you didn't tell.
I could tell.
Did you? Good. Good.
Okay, so Mr. Peachy, I think that's how it's pronounced. Saichi?
Saichi? Peachy? I don't know.
Right, I think you're right with Peachy.
I'm just going to call him Mister.
Mister. Okay, it's
I'll just
Mr.
go with that.
We've got
Mister.
Mister down here. So, as a random player, then you come up against a lot of strange stuff.
Mhm.
I was actually debating this with Yella earlier on, Yella FM, who you might have seen in the chat. Random players sometimes say what their race is before a game, so that the other player doesn't do some fancy stuff, and that means you have no idea what you're going to go up against.
Yeah.
So say you're playing against Protoss,
Mhm.
and you don't tell them that you're Zerg. They could do all manner of fancy stuff against you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the problem with random is you don't ever face anything at a standard. So if you're trying to learn all three races, you just kind of end up against the non-sort of meta, if you know what I mean. So I used to tell my opponents what I did, but it never sort of changed them, because you're always very wary of your opponent. Maybe he's lying, maybe they're not honourable, you know, all that. But we have ended up in a TVT, and of course, Psycho does now know of this. So, just wondering how that's going to go for him.
Seems the mind games were not mind games after all.
No. Neither player has taken gas yet, both seem very standard. I think it's probably both players just going to go straight for a 1-Rax expand, because, well, you can do that on every map.
And Peachy or Mister throwing his down first. And Sod actually going for this extra supply depot here, which you can skip if you're going for a command center expand. No, 1-Rax expand. A command center expand would be stupid.
The one command center, build it as a planetary fortress, and then build another command center behind it. Clever, I see.
Ah, now you see, you're getting it. I was mind games.
Mm.
That's just the get out line for everything now.
Yeah, mind games. Mind games. So, of course, the thing with the 1-Rax expand is trying to be economical, but it's what you follow up with it. Do you go straight for your factory, straight to getting towards, of course, going towards medevacs, thank you, there we go, or siege tanks, or do you go add on a couple more barracks and see where you go from there? Now, both players choosing to add on at least 1 barracks, but Sod Psyche's added on 2 compared to the just 1 at the moment of Mr. Psyche. Or Psyche.
Mister.
His name,
It's just Mister.
Mister. His name is going to annoy me.
I can tell. Psycho getting both of his gases at pretty much exactly the same time as Mister over here. And so the only real difference we've seen so far is that Mister has gone for 1 less barracks. And
Could that
as a
possibly...
result,
yes.
has a lot of minerals.
Yeah, he is floating 400 minerals right now, which is very strange at this point in the game. I'm not entirely sure, because he is going to get that gas, so he's obviously trying to head towards factory or something like that. But he is floating 400 minerals right now, so what is he going to do with it?
Well, he's going to be having double mules from now on, so that's going to add yet more minerals. So the only way I can see him going out of having this many minerals is to dump down a few more racks, just like he's going to.
You see, the thing is, right now, I'm looking at the units the units, and he's behind in SCVs and Marines right now. He's just floating minerals. He's just got this... Maybe he's playing some kind of drinking game where he's not allowed to go below 400 minerals. That's all I can really think of as a legitimate reason right now as to why he's floating 400.
That does actually make sense on a lot of levels, because it means that at the start of the game, he had so few minerals, he's already drunk at this point.
Yes. Ah, I see. We've got it.
There we go. So we've got the drunk Mr. Peachy over here.
This is brilliant.
Okay, so he is now getting that 3rd barracks and is also researching combat shield. So, however, Psycho is actually going for the stim before combat shield, which, as stim is a longer research, I would rather go stim first.
Yeah, I find stim's more useful than combat shield as well. So I think, I'd always generally go for stim before combat shield.
I mean, ideally, what you want to do is you want to get on 3 barracks. What I tend to do is get 2 tech labs and then get both of them working. And then you've got that 1 reactor to really pump out those Marines.
Yes, definitely. I like to go, two tech labs, then 1 reactor, and then the rest of my barracks 2 more, up to 5 to get more Marines, because I like Marines.
Every Terran player likes Marines.
Indeed. It's just like he did get a little scan in down there, did manage to see pretty much everything. He saw the factory just near the completion, he saw the 3 barracks, and he of course saw well, obviously he knows of the expansion. Psyche's factory is slightly behind, of course. The starport, because of this, is also slightly behind that of Psycho's. It's really annoying. Psycho and Psyche. We could have had 2 players with more similar names.
Yes, I must say, at the start when you were introducing, then when you said Psycho, Psyche, whatever, the Orange Terran, then it's like, aren't you doing the wrong person? No.
No, they both have the similar, same-ish names.
So both players building their reactor on that factory so that they can do a nice little swap around by flying up their factory and dumping down their
Mr. Psycho actually hasn't. Mr. Psycho's gone straight into Tech Lab getting his siege tanks out, which I could slightly agree with, that reactor on that medevac is going to be slightly behind that of Psyche's, as he, of course, now has got that just down.
Yeah, so he is. I actually didn't notice that.
No,
that
I think he started building one and then... I just assumed it was a reactor as well. I've only just noticed it. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, Psycho pushing out here with a contingent of 16 Marines. They do have stim and neither +1 or Oh wait,
Combat
I think
shield.
yes. Mr. Psyche got +1 actually quite early, so he's already got
Yes.
that. And on top of that, has a
He's
Marine
actually getting
advantage.
+1 armor as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is a bit weird. I don't think this push is going to pretty much suicide a lot of Marines for no real reason.
That's 2, and pulling out before he loses a massive amount of Marines. I think he lost 4 or maybe 5 there, and he's going to come back up and lose an extra 2. And nice little repair there by Saichi, and keeping that bunker
Not lost.
alive.
Pretty much not lost a thing now. Ooh, 2 medevacs both being filled up immediately, going to go for a big drop there, 16 Marines. There's a turret there, but it's in an okay position. Not really going to watch the main drop path.
One thing I am really noticing right now is Psycho's production. He is already producing 9 Marines at a time at the 11-minute mark. That is pretty good.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Psycho making a bit of a put, not Mr. Psycho. Psycho is taking a push out in the centre of the map here with his 2-siege tank. God, I hate these names.
But that
Yeah.
is pretty much an anti-timing with these 2 drops. Is that medevac going to go down? Oh, that is painful. That is 500 minerals and 100 gas right there. But there is still that second medevac with 8 Marines in. Let's see how much damage that can do.
Ugh.
No, that's a tank down. This is going quite well. But Psycho is not pulling back. Psycho is going straight up for this push. And he does have tanks, so he could actually break this front wall. But walking those tanks in, he's not actually sieging them up. Oh no, wait, there we go. But Saichi stims in, and that is the end of that push pretty swiftly.
Yup. Units lost there. Has Mr. Psyche slightly ahead, but I mean that drop there delayed a lot of mining time there. But I mean, Psycho was ahead already, so Psyche's only really sort of just slightly leveled this out.
Psycho or Saichi?
Saichi.
Saichi. Okay. One thing I've just noticed, I never knew this before. If you kill a medevac with units in, your unit that kills it only gets 1 kill. That missile turret down in Psycho's base has a single kill, despite it killing those 8 Marines.
Yes.
It's getting scammed, I tell you. He deserves those kills. He went all the way to missile turret school to aim that accurately, and he only gets 1 kill.
I know.
It's like going to uni and being rewarded with an A-level degree.
Oh dear.
Okay, and here we go. Psycho loading up with his own 2 medevac drop. Looks like he wants a little bit of revenge for what happened earlier.
Mm-hmm. Both players got their +1/+1. Saichi is starting his +2/+2 right now. Nothing strange there, apart from Psycho. God, I hate these players' names. It's actually setting his third base right now.
And Psycho actually adding on a second engineering bay. I'm not sure. I think he must have been on a single engineering bay for both of those upgrades.
Yep.
So there is actually going to be quite a large timing window here for Mr. Saichi. He's going to have 2-2 upgrades against 1-1 for at least a minute, because Psycho's armory is still about 30 seconds off, so Saichi could put in a bit of damage here.
And Saichi's dropping in the main right now. Doing a fair amount of damage. First, there was 2 medevacs. One got picked off now with the loaded Marines. Second one's just been picked off. He's taken out quite a lot of workers now. Now just taken out 18 workers.
That is pretty detrimental to a Terran's cause.
Yep. Now 21 workers as well. But of course, he's just got that third base set up, so he's just going to mule away, happily get his income back up with actually slightly
But here
ahead.
comes the double drop. The 2 drops at the natural of Saichi stims in, but there's already Marines there to face him, and Sod with the inferior positioning. Sod? No,
Yep.
Psycho. Sod's actually a better way. It's Sod,
Sod
and
is
Mister.
Sod and Mister. We should just avoid the size and the keys and the
Size and the
codes.
Z's.
The keys and the codes. It was a very good pick up of that drop there. I mean, he was a little slow. He dropped them all off, and then he stimmed it. By then, Mr. Psyche, he'd already spotted it. He'd already sent units over there. Good response there, by Mister.
Saichi having a surprising lack of tech here, adding on yet more barracks and just going with a pretty pure marine approach.
Yeah, it's pretty much reacted only units. This is literally medevacs and marines. You don't need to build no other units.
But
I think at the moment both players have been harassing quite well because the amount of SCVs that both players are on is only just starting to reach 40, and I don't think that's just that both these players are lower leagues. I think both of them have been harassing quite a bit, and I managed to keep them down. I think Mister could actually be on a lot more workers than he's actually on right now.
Yes, that's true. Saichi hasn't actually been harassed a massive amount, and I think that might partly be due to this this sensor tower placement. Now, a lot of people overlook the sensor tower, but it's actually a very, very important building, which I am surprised that Terrans don't use as much.
No, I'm surprised by it as well. I build at least 2 or 3 of these in every game I play because I love the hell out of them. But yeah, I mean, the thing about that makes TVT such a weird matchup is the siege tanks and getting the placement of you're going marine tank, like Sod is going here. It's all good, but he's just going pure marine here. Which is gonna.
But catching these tanks on siege, the pure marine player will have an advantage here because tanks don't do that much damage to marines. But here comes the siege up, and ouch! That's already 4 marines down.
Ouch!
Tanks very, very good versus marines. In case you didn't notice,
they always have been, and I'm afraid they always will be. 4th base actually being set up by Mr. Psyche here, so he's going to try and take one advantage. He's going to try and take that.
Yes, where the HOTS introduces charging Ultralisks, Warhounds, Hellbat drops, Oracles, or whatever, tanks will still be good versus Marines.
I think, unfortunately. Looking at this, I mean, Mr. Psyche is going for pure Marines. Sod Psycho's actually got more Marines than him right now, about 20 more Marines.
Ah, that's unfortunate. And that might be due to the 3,000 mineral bank, which Psyche is built up through not having enough production.
Yeah, he could be building like 6 planetary fortresses right now, and it wouldn't make a difference to his income.
And that command center is, yep, that's pretty dead.
Boom.
And with that, then the base count will be equalized in mining bases, but Psycho does have that extra command center on his 3rd. However, here comes the engagement. Tanks only just sieging up a little bit late there. Picked off nicely by Saichi, but the marine count is way too high for Psycho.
Completely cleaned up there. I mean, again, looking at this production, Sod Psycho's got much better production than his opponent does. He's getting his 3-3 now. He was building the same number of marines. He's building tanks that his opponent isn't building, and building tanks which his opponent isn't building right now.
And this is quite an interesting factor. Saichi is actually on 10 barracks, whereas Psycho is actually only on 7. So I think Psycho's just been using his production very efficiently, as opposed to Saichi, who might have been letting that idle quite a bit.
Making a push right here, drop sort of in the main, making a fair amount of damage.
This is where siege tanks come into their own, holding a position. Now, nothing will be able to encroach anywhere near that siege tank, unless it's got a considerable amount of backup.
Ooh. That was a lot of workers killed there.
That last one? Ooh, that SCV
23
is lucky.
workers killed. 23 workers killed there. It was a murder. The supply difference is 161 to 44. This is incredibly behind by Mr. Psyche right now.
And all these medevacs for these marines, there's about 1 medevac per marine, and I can't see how Saichi's production will be able to pump out enough to kill these in his base, and there we go,
There's the GG. Good game there.
Yes, nicely played.
Sod Psycho played very well. I mean, Psyche was floating minerals from like even like the sort of 3-ish minute mark, which really weakened him. Really.
I mean, there was some good harassment there from Saichi, but as you pointed out in the mid-game, he didn't actually build enough SCVs. No,
not at all. I mean, he was staying on about 40-ish SCVs. Both of them were actually, but I think the other one, Psycho, was actually trying to get more, but he just kept getting harassed quite efficiently.
Okay, so if you were going to give Mr. Saichi one bit of advice for his next games, what would it be?
Stop having 400 minerals all the time.
So in other words, people spend your money, make sure your
Spend,
production isn't
yes.
idling.
Yes, like those players in the game before, don't have 17,000-ish minerals.
Yes, that
I
was
don't-
quite impressive.
I mean, I didn't even know I could get that many minerals in a game.
Well, I think there's something up to 42,000 minerals on normal maps.
Right. And that's
And
if your opponent doesn't mine anything at all. So having about half of that banked is not a good thing.
Well, something which you viewers won't be able to see, which is quite interesting. The workers created and the average unspent resources. That's 68 workers created for Psycho to only 52 for Psychi.
Mm.
That's the deciding factor in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when I found out about that, like 24 minerals per base thing. No, 24 workers per base. I got sort of obsessive over that, and I remember trying to do it for every single base. I ended up building like 90-ish probes per game, which is
90,
okay.
90?
90. Yes, 90.
That's just not.
Yes,
That's,
some of my early games involved me building 90 probes, which is brilliant, but a bit
Then
over
they
the top.
attack with like 3 Marines. and suddenly-
No, we just surround them with probes from all 3 bases at once. Build
best
200 probes and just try to win games with that.
Right, guys, we will get into a semi-final shortly. Yeah, you can tell these two are excited. But guess what? We've got a little technical difficulties here, so it does look like it's going to be Bobby and Omek here to take the rest of the show away, which wouldn't be too long, so it's no problem. As
Okay.
you can tell, these two love to talk.
Yeah,
Talkie,
I do
talkie.
indeed love to talk. I talk to myself, which is sad but true.
Who doesn't?
Exactly.
Effie? Effie,
Yeah.
you again?
Yeah, it's FV versus Psycho, so it's a TBT.
Right then, this should be good.
Yay, TVT. Quite enjoy TVT.
It is quite tank centric though.
I've started using mech in TVT.
Really?
Yeah. Blue Flame Hellions murder Marines, it's brilliant. Everything sets on fire and everything dies.
That is true, but nearly all mech units crush Marines.
Yeah, pretty much. Basically, my opponents build Marines, and I'm just like, ha 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 ha, ha. Idiots. And then they build Banshees, and I realise I have no anti-air.
You know what I can say about this is, one Terran will lose.
But one will
That's
win.
true.
But on
You
the
know,
other hand,
hold
one
on,
will-
we've got a Protoss in the other semi-final. Please tell me we've got a Protoss, right?
Have we? I'll take it.
It's all
Demantis! Go Demantis! You can do this! Be my Protoss hope.
Are you not a fan of the PvP matchup?
I love TVT
I'm getting
matchups.
the strangest vibe from you that you don't like TVT.
I love TVT. It's amazing.
If you say so.
I enjoy TVT, but I have a resentment for it from when I did one of my, I think it was maybe one of my earliest casts, it was maybe like my second game, and I ended up watching about a 55-minute TVT.
Oh god.
I think I, from them on, always hated TVTs. Sad but true.
Now Arby's trolling me. Goes, Jay loves TVTs. I'll make sure we only get TVT the next rush.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. Terran only rush. Hundreds
Okay.
and hundreds of TVT.
Yep. Next Gold Rush, everybody.
Mr. Sod
Aaron.
Psyche is currently just taking a quick break. So he's just resting from his last experience.
Arby says nope. Arby, you don't care. We don't matter about you. We don't, care if you're ready. You're an admin. We want the players to be ready.
I'll be ready. Nope. No.
Alright, he's taking a quick break. No problem. Right, guys, just to repeat the announcement while we wait for these games. Right, so, as of now... Well, not as of now, but that hurt, didn't it?
Yes.
Can I point and laugh? Ha 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 ha! Anyway, couldn't resist. He
Can
said
I ask what you were pointing at when you said that?
the actual screen with the Skype bit of his face going, ha 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 ha.
It's not even my face. It's a
it's
picture of
good enough.
Moki Moki.
Well, Moki then, whatever.
Moki Moki.
Mocky. Anyways, the announcement is as follows. Right, when we release, yes, because we own StarCraft. When Blizzard releases, when Blizzard releases Heart of the Swarm, we will switch over to Heart of the Swarm events. But we will be dropping Plat Rush, Diamond Rush, and most of the other rushes. Only Gold Rush will remain, but on a Tuesday, that is. From Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there will be an event up for everybody. Okay? So an open LBNT tournament. Heart of Swarm only. And this will be happening from, I do believe, the 16th is when supposedly Heart of Swarm is going to be coming out. So Gold Rush will be the only streamed event. But it depends if, people can or if they can't. If they can't, then we'll pick up one of the open tournaments and stream that. But Gold Rush will remain because it is our flagship event. It's what we started with, and it's what we will continue with for the low-level players to get a chance to play in a well-professional-made tournament. So, emphasis on professional. But what we are doing as well are League of Legends tournaments, Dota 2 tournaments, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 tournaments. Now, in the League of Legends tournament, $250 will be up for grabs in Riot Points for the winning team. We haven't arranged anything for Dota 2 as of yet, but hopefully I can get something arranged to get some points for Dota 2 or whatever it is. But then again, bearing in mind Dota 2 is only in a beta, so technically we can't actually arrange anything because there's no cash shop. Am I right or am I wrong? I have no idea, but you let me know. Also, we are hiring YouTube staff. If you are an expert in YouTube and you love to edit videos and stuff like that, please do send us an email into lbnt@live.co.uk. Also, guys, remember, hit that share button, hit that follow button. If you are new to the show, please do hit that follow button. We love you here. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, we the other thing is MMOs. How many out there of you guys play MMOs? Many? Yes, as you can see, these two nubs do. These two nubs do. Right, so we will be doing an MMO. You will now. Shush, you will now. Right? Okay. We will be doing a MMO show. So this will be, we will pop a thread somewhere on our site. You guys get to pick what MMO you want us to play. We go over for 1 week, we play it, we review it, we give our thoughts on it, and we let everybody know what our thoughts and everything were on it live on stream. And for that entire week, we'll be live streaming it, of course, unless there's a tournament on, like League of Legends or Dota or Gold Rush. Now, bearing in mind, this is all going to kick in after the 1 year anniversary LBNT Bash, which is on the 2nd of March, so not that long to go, a couple of weeks. Which then we've got a winners and losers round, massive tournament going off. We've got prize giveaways coming up, and also everybody who tunes into that. I don't know if I really want to say this because I might actually scare you all away if I say what I'm about to say. I'm going to hold off on that bit. But prize giveaways will be Steam games for you to download and have fun with. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is one of them. Also, everything. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So make sure you tune into that. Now, I do believe both of these are ready. Now, if we are ready to go, I'm going to hand it over to these two numbskulls. The guys that don't know how to be quiet. The only reason they're quiet is because I've got them on mute. Okay, I'm lying. They're just being quiet because I told them to. Right.
You didn't tell us to.
I so did. Right, here goes. I'm going to hand it over to these two. The mime. The mime. Right, I'm going to hand it over to these two and we will be underway. Here you go, you two. You can talk now.
Yay, talking. Oh my god, I hate being silent.
Yay.
Oh, I really do.
Yay.
Oh, I hate being silent. I really do.
Okay. Okay, we can put off the need to talk act now.
Okay. Is this game ever going to start?
I don't know. Is it? Well, we know who's hosting.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
I'm waiting for the players. Actually,
Oh, you actually have to wait for the players? I just say
I thought,
GLHF and
I thought
then
you,
go.
I thought you just poked them at go. This is news to me. Oh god.
Are you ready? Yee.
Yes,
Yep.
there we go. Please tell me when you finish the logo thing so I don't unmute at the wrong time.
And here we are on a TVT matchup on the map Daybreak LE.
Is it? So this map is
Yeah.
Metropolis. I'm loaded into the right game, right?
Here we are on Metropolis LE.
Yeah, smooth. I don't think they noticed this. Anyway, spawning as our light blue. Oh no, it's teal player. Playing as Terran. His name is Efi.
And spawning in the top middle rightish sort of bottom area, we have the green Terran Sod Psycho.
Boom.
So here we go, another TVT.
Indeed. One racks expand, you think? Because Terrans love one racks expanding.
Ah, but Effie, he is somewhat a differential to this. He has this one refinery going down. That's strange, and could be
Proxy
indicative of
Reaper Rush.
Reaper play.
Yes, Reaper Rush. Proxy Reaper Rush, please. Please.
It could be, or it could just be in base Reapers.
It
Maybe.
could just be an in-base, but I really wanted into Proxy.
Now, that early gas, that actually could be a build which he performed in the last Gold Rush, which was literally one base mass Reaper.
Interesting.
He hit 12, I think, 12 Reapers.
That is a lot of Reapers. And the thing about Reapers in Wings of Liberty at the moment is they're actually really good units versus light units. Like, Marines can't actually hold them off at all. Stalkers can beat them, but, you know, Terran don't have Stalkers. They have Marauders, which kind of suck comparatively. In mobility, anyway.
That is true. And also they still have that building attack, which is really overlooked.
The
But,
nuke grenade. It just destroys every supply depot that they come near.
Doesn't look like they're going to be seeing any Reapers, though, this game. Now, building
That
the
is a
factory.
However, Sod Psycho has, of course, got a scout in there, and he's just like, hey, that's a factory. That shouldn't be there.
Having a little poke war there.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of
course.
it. Oh, Sod
course.
Psycho. Now, I apologise to anyone in the crowd who I know is probably a little bit OCD about this SCV carrying 5 minerals.
I know. You never scout with one holding minerals. It's just a more expensive scout.
It's 5 minerals. Think
Exactly.
about it. How much
can
time could you save?
Yeah. You could have returned the minerals then left, but no, you had to take the minerals with you.
For all you know, that's the C key, the return cargo key. Just hit that
Yeah.
whenever you're sending your scout out. They'll
Or
return
when
to
you're
the command
building-
center.
Or when you
Never
are building, when you're getting things into gas, you will take it away.
Yes, that's true.
Is this Hellions?
I think this is a Hellion drop here, because there is no add-on going down on that Rax to time up with the Starport, unless it's going to be
No.
Hellion Banshee. But
Yeah,
I
it's like
would
a
expect a
tech
Hellion
lab.
drop here.
Hellion Banshee would be interesting.
Effie throwing out the lol. Lol.
Whatever he just saw,
Lol.
is he tuned into the stream? Is he straight? No, I'm not even going to start with that. But he has an SVV in his base.
Ah, mind games.
Indeed, he does. He does actually have an SCV just sitting there.
Where?
If you
Where-
rotate the camera right behind the command center, you can just see it. Just sitting
Oh my
there.
god!
I
Oh,
know.
that
Look at the little ninja. Look at him.
rotate that camera.
I know, it's
Oh
beautiful.
my god!
He's not gonna leave. Also, he can attack. The Marines. The
No.
Marines. They can see round
Aim
corners.
saw it.
Oh god.
Oh, that was
Uh,
fantastic.
Okay. What's happening now is my camera is now, because I was locked onto Jay's camera. It's now permanently stuck at this weird angle, and I can't get it out of it.
Press
oh.
insert, delete, zoom in with the mouse wheel.
I can press insert and I can rotate even further now. This is really weird.
Well, either way, here comes the Hellion drop from Effie, dropping straight into the main of Psycho. And Psycho has no Marauders. This is going to be painful.
And those Marines have just moved out as well. I'm also still watching this from upside down.
Upside
It's
down
brilliant.
StarCraft. It's a new challenge. And here come the Hellions. Count the kills. And it's lost tab 1. And those SCVs are lining up. And
Oh.
that's... Oh,
Oh,
ouch.
ow,
7
ow.
kills. And
Ow.
oof, 10,
Ow.
12. Still 12.
Ow.
15.
Ow.
16.
Ow.
18. 12, 19.
They're just dying.
That's
They're just
22.
dying. Ow.
23, 24, and this is the saving grace here. We have some Marines pushing up to the expansion of Effie,
And it is going to...
and Effie has no units actually, so this
yeah,
could
Effie
turn
isn't
into a
nice.
really weird base trade-ish situation.
Effie
As
does...
Effie really
oh,
pumps up
Effie-
that production.
Yeah, Effie did have, like, 1,000 minerals floated, and then in about half a second he spent it all.
Well, he is going to be able to pump out 2 Hellions at a time, and that should be able to clean up this Marine force. And is he going to get the repair on that command center? Yes, saved on about 10 hit points there.
He did just say that.
Effie throwing a bit of lag into the game, and here comes the Psycho's turn to do a bit of damage to the mineral line.
Mm-hmm.
But
got
there are
more
Hellions out
Hellions.
now,
Yeah.
and that extra stim's really harming that army due to the nomad
Oh,
vaccines.
and they're all dead.
And now the only thing which Psycho has at this point is mules, and Effie's just going to go all in.
Does he need to? But, I mean... Maybe he
I
doesn't
think
need to,
at
maybe
this
he
point
should
there's
just
no reason not
do it
to.
for no reason.
Well, it's not actually all in, because he does have these this one set of mules. He can make the second command center into an orbital, and he's going to be pushing with about 12 SCVs.
Yeah.
Actually, that's 16 SCVs. This is going to be very hard to hold, considering that Psycho has about 9 Marines.
Ooh, damn Hellions. Damn Hellions, they just kill...
And these SCVs can kill these Marines right now. He doesn't even need the Hellions.
No.
And Psycho pulling off those SCVs off the line, not actually attacking with them, and at this point Psycho is... well, he's got a tank out. Actually, there is not many units which counter this tank, so this tank could clean everything up.
I don't know how good tanks are.
Oh,
There is 2 Marauders.
I'm...
No.
Oh. No.
No.
I'm clearly greatly overestimating the power of an unsieged tank against a massive force, and that's the
Yes.
GG.
And there's the GG. Very short game. I'm kind of glad of that compared to the first game. We need a very short game.
That's true, and however, this is a best of 3 at this point.
Indeed,
And,
so you can throw away a game like such. Well, not really throw away a game because you all in. Well, is it really all in? That was just sort of a Hellion drop, and then he was just like, well, I can win if I all in.
Well,
So
it
he
wasn't
did.
really an all-in because he actually had that expansion behind there.
Yeah, it was like a semi all in. It was just very weird. It was just, well, if I can kill him, I can kill him. So he killed him.
That's always a good strategy, no matter what race you're playing. If you can
Arby's-
kill them, kill them.
Arby's having a fit. I think it was you who said it was it's Metropolis LE. There's no LE. It's Metropolis MLG, or the MLG Metropolis.
Eh.
Yeah, I know. I don't care either. but they know what I'm talking about. They know it's a map, and it's Metropolis. You don't really need to. RV is going to invite us to the next thing. What map was that? I saw WCS. Ah, it's Ohana. Good.
Right. Ahana, a interesting map for a TVT, because drops are very much a good choice on this due to that really obvious sort of cliff at the backside of your base.
The thing about picking the map in mirror matchups is it doesn't make a difference because your opponent can do the same to you.
Ah, but then who is more likely to drop? We've seen Effie with that Hellion drop in the early game,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but we've also seen Psycho doing those double and really heavy drop play versus Saichi in that TVT beforehand.
Yes. I've been told to troll RP on stream, but because Jay requested it, we're just going to sit here and troll Jay. So Jay, do you like TVTs? I do. I really like long TVTs. This game's going to be a long
TVTs, particularly on this map. WCS Ahana LE, to use the full title. There you go.
And here we go. Getting the countdown started. Will we see our friend the loading screen? Probably.
We can expect so. And here we go. Once again.
Welcome to a
TVT.
TVT. Yes, indeed.
As
Our players
per normal.
spawning down in the bottom half of this map are spawning as green. It's Sod Psycho. Absolute Don.
And in the top left, we have the Bronze League Terran player, Effie, who has shown some very interesting strategies in the teal. We'll see what he pulls out this game.
Yes. I don't know whether if he is actually. I know it says he's Bronze League, but he hasn't played all that much. He's obviously not bronze, but he's clearly not above gold or anything like that. So he's not.
He has been in Platinum previously, but
Yeah.
I mean, you don't just simply drop down to Bronze League.
No.
So clearly, he's maybe not played for a long time, but he does have a wide array of builds up his sleeve, which is definitely one of his strengths.
Yes, definitely. If you play to your strengths. Was I remember being back in Gold League, I had one build order and it was 4-gate and I could do it damn good.
That's how you get to Masters, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Then I found out 4-gating doesn't really work versus Terran. But I continued 4-gating.
Protoss OP.
Of
Of course,
yeah,
Protoss are OP.
I think I think
would
we
say
can
that,
clearly
wouldn't
see
you,
from
Jay?
this game in particular that Protoss are clearly the OP race.
I mean, no matter what happens, Zerg is underpowered. They will lose this game.
Yeah, no, a Zerg can try, having like 400 APM or building units or, trying to build things like Broodlords, but they just can't. They just can't win. It's
you
actually
heard it here
illegal.
first. Zergs cannot win a TVT.
Yes, yeah,
It's not fair. Blizzard,
they do.
Imber,
Yeah, Blizzard
on
do
it.
need to get on that because I find it sad. I really do. Some Zergs should win TVTs, but they just can't.
Yeah.
What the hell are we talking about? How did we get this
Well-
far off tangent from a TVT?
Well, one thing I do know is that Effie is not going to be able to do that fancy trick of hiding behind that the orbital once again, because that Marine was out a little bit earlier than it was last time.
To stop that sneaky SCV. You know I'm going to try that next game.
Ooh, Effie throwing down
Yes.
3 racks. This is very aggressive play here. Clearly wants to end this best of 3 as soon as possible.
Yes. Or he's just going to build these racks really early and then turtle for the rest of the game.
He's going to
Because-
fly them down to the natural and wall off.
Yeah, just done. There we go. And sit
If
there
I
for the rest
predict
of the
that correctly, everyone in chat owes me £100.
I'm not sure that they'll They'll pay
And
you.
if I don't, everyone gets Dota keys. Does that sound good, guys?
Is that like an offer? If you get it wrong, everybody gets Dota keys. Just hand them off, hand them off. Seriously, those things breed like rabbits. Jump barracks all finishing
Wait.
up, and
Oh, wait, he's lifting them! He's gonna wall off!
no,
Oh no, he's lifting
no.
them to the low ground. Ah. Now this will
Why?
reduce the travel time of the Marines. Now before they'd have to walk up
This
all the way
will
around
reduce the
that
travel.
aim. And
Come
also,
on.
this means that any scouting, which Psycho does, is gonna be a complete... he's gonna have no idea what he's doing.
This is very clever, actually. I'm gonna hand it to Effie.
Effie, either way, Psycho actually could counter this. He is getting up a 4th barracks of his own, and has Stim researching, whereas
Yeah.
Effie actually hasn't rallied a couple of those barracks, and there are 4 Marines idling, while only 3 Marines move across the map.
He's not. He's both of them seem to be going very aggressive. Is he actually pulling SCVs? as
Psycho
well?
pulling 5 SCVs here. This is a clash of major aggression right here.
This is aggression
And-
on aggression, and I love it.
Ooh, this is a relatively unconclusive first engagement, despite the fact that SCVs were lost. Because Psycho... Actually, no. Psycho has less SCVs than Effie at this point. But Effie's orbital was much later, so Psycho will have had the benefit of those mules for longer. But he's
Yeah.
running Marines into one army, but oddly enough, Effie's army is split up, and he will actually clean up this entire attack.
Yeah.
And now it's 4 racks versus 4 racks, and Psycho has Stim on the way. This is a pretty ugly situation for Effie to be in.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, right now, both of them are just producing Marines as fast as they can, but Psycho's actually got seven Marines just sort of chilling out the front of their barracks.
Ooh, really need to notice that, because this
Yep.
army which Effie has now could push up and kill him.
He's got all of his barracks rallied, but he's got so many Marines right now that he really needs.
Oh, if he pulled those, he could win this entire game. Those Marines standing there are losing him this game right now.
Mhm.
However, he does do some nice target fire there, picks off the weak Marines, but as soon as they push in, there we go, he selected them. And now finally you realise, oh god, how long have they been standing there? And Stim kicks in, and Effie's Marines, Stim is just such a good upgrade, especially when
Yeah.
Effie's forces are this spread out, and there we go, that is a massive
Ooh, that
cleanup.
was a lot
Effie throwing in
slaughter there.
3 more barracks. We are seeing what is known as a Macarax here from Effie, which is just build as many barracks, no add-ons, and just pump out Marines as fast as you can.
Yep, that's all he needs to do right now, and that's all he wants to do right now. Both players actually opting to set up an expansion right now. Again, but going from aggression straight into some sort of more standard play. Ooh, Psycho is actually going to spot all of these barracks.
I mean, some of those could die. No, he's deciding instead to try and take out the Marines. And those barracks are going to get away. This is 7 barracks right now without reactors.
Mm-hmm. Who needs more reactors? Who needs anything but more barracks?
And those bunkers are full now, and Psycho can't push up there. And
Ow.
it's a shredding machine at this point.
Yep, pretty much. Just a meat grinder, and then Marines with the meat that were going into the burgers.
Now at this point, I think what Psycho could do is try and tech up, because at this point, he knows Effie has gone pure Marine. Maybe he doesn't know that there hasn't been much gas at this point, but he can probably assume that. So what Effie's going to be doing right now is cutting corners to get his tech on the same level as Psycho's. So this could be cutting corners such as missile turrets. So
Yeah.
you could try and force a couple of missile turrets to push them even slightly further behind to get that quick Banshee out. I mean, it's hardly quick, it's 10 minutes 40 into the game, but
Mm-hmm. Quick.
making them drop that turret could, I don't know, it could swing the balance slightly further in Psycho's favour.
Both of them are going to try and recover what economy was lost there. As Psycho was slightly behind due to losing he did pull SCVs in one of those engagements, lost 5 SCVs because of it.
That's
Actually
true.
killed 9 workers, so more were killed as well. But both of them are going to want to try and get an economy of them. Both of them will want to try and get their tech where they need to be and not build just Marines.
Well, FE has... that is a lot of Marines at this point, considering what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
But he still doesn't have stim. That's still a good 150 seconds off or so. And FE does, and basically a Marine with stim fires 50% faster, which is going to mean that each Marine which has stim is going to be 1.5 Marines.
Yeah. Firing-wise, yes. And health-wise, again, is not going to be too much behind either. That is a very, very, very large force of Marines coming in.
But
as you said, got stim.
It's an equally sized force, and combat... This is going to be just a proof that stim and combat shields make Marines so good. But actually pulling back there.
There's a lot of units lost there. Now, we're 12 minutes into a game, and we've lost 51 workers to 45. No, 51 units to 45. Oh,
that is an indication of a very aggressive TVT.
Yeah, huh?
Now, Psycho has
a lot
3
of add-ons
Marines up here to the well, sort of at FE's fifth base.
Yes.
I'm wondering what they're doing there.
Well, all they're going to do there is sit there, and then his opponent's going to get a sensor tower, which he's just building now, and spot them all. A lot of add-ons have been added onto all of those 7 barracks now. He's just getting a start point in as well with the reactor. Whereas, as you see, Sword Psycho's also gone for that siege tank, getting that tech lab on his factory instead of building that reactor for the medevacs. So his medevac's going to be slightly slower.
Now, these barracks with these add-ons on, they're going to seriously ramp up FE's production. Now, as long as FE keeps building SCVs, then he is going to have just so much. At this point, having 7 all add-on barracks, I think you can support that nearly on 3 base if you're building medevacs at the same time, and maybe something a little extra out of your factory, SCVs, I don't know, maybe upgrades as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he is set for the production for a very long time now.
Yep. Now the thing is, Sword Psycho's only got 30 workers at the moment. FE's pushed it up to 46 right now, whereas Sword Psycho, I think he's committing to this aggression. He's got the siege tanks. He's pushing out just before his siege tech's done, which is smart. I agree. But he's putting himself far, far behind, and every second he waits, he's getting further and further behind FE with this huge production.
Well, and that's the point here. Can he do enough damage with this attack?
Mm-hmm.
Siege mode is done, but he only has 1 tank. There is medevacs flying over, so he will have those when he decides to push. But only 1 tank, I don't know if that's going to be enough to break this sort of force.
No. I mean, again, he's just committing towards building production. I mean, building units. And right now, he's about 300 minerals a minute behind his opponent. And his opponent's ready to set up a 3rd base as well. So I think FE's in a very good position right now, but it all comes down to what Sword Psycho does right here.
Now, this drop from Psycho is... that is definitely a questionable decision, flying straight into a center tower.
Yeah, your opponent generally notices it.
But he has pulled his opponent out of position, and that tank is going to take some shots in that bunker, but there's quite a few marauders here for FE.
Mm-hmm.
And FE just salvaging the bunkers. I think that's a good plan.
Very smart of him. He can just build up his forces and just wait for his opponent to fall behind. He does have the +1 right now at FE, whereas Sword Psycho currently has no upgrades and doesn't seem to be anywhere near intentions of getting any.
I think, as you said earlier, Psycho is very much all in with this attack, whether he's not noticed that he needs to build SCVs, or he's just deciding not to. I can't see him doing this. And
oh, wow.
well, I suppose that's one way to click break or contain, pull about 30 SCVs. And well, that
very
was
well breaking there.
That was pretty crushed.
Yeah.
And, yeah, but Psycho's gonna pick this sensor tower like a boss, and then he's going to lose the remainder of his marines.
Yeah.
That's
the thing was about that sensor tower, FE knew exactly where his opponent's army was the whole time because they were in the sensor tower radius. There is actually this
sensor
SCV.
towers underrated.
Again, underrated. Yep, completely. We'll have 2 drops coming in here, right at the back. We're going to see that 3rd base.
And however, the sensor tower was taken down, so these medevacs have gone by unspotted. But quick reaction there from Effie, pulling his marines in slightly better concave, and does force the pickup.
Ooh, good pickup though.
Yes, he can go straight into the main. And however, Effie's going to follow him in, but that medevac's going to get taken out with 4 marines inside. And he's going to stim forward, pick off the weak one. But, ooh, I don't know where can he fly to?
Yeah, there's nowhere he can really run to right now. He can
There's turrets to the
try to
south.
fly around.
And he's just going to unload, but Effie not noticing this and being a bit slow on that road reaction. But these SCVs are going to be enough to clear that up if they attack.
Everything there finally cleared up right now.
And now, if we look at the units tab, I'm surprised that Psycho still has as much as he has. He's equal in marine count, despite being on 29 SCVs.
Yeah, he's been on 29 SCVs for a very long time now. And that damage, well, it did an amount, but it didn't do enough as he really needed to now. This Effie's third base is just coming to set up now. It's completed now. He's getting mules all over there. Sun Psycho is really being very, very aggressive. I think probably being a bit too much aggressive. He's not getting enough economy behind his army to really secure anything for himself.
And, do you know what? There's going to be a base race. Because Bio, when dropped from 4 medevacs, and you stim, can kill absolutely everything, and a marine tank force is far too immobile, and he's just going to try and push up this ramp, but he's pulled every SCV. This is 43 SCVs. This is
Wow.
that's SCVs fighting unit now. However, he has actually killed nearly all of Effie's SCVs, so if by some miracle he does manage to clear up the force in his main, then he is going to be actually ahead in workers.
And there's the GG.
The Psycho GG's with all his production gone, and understandable quit.
Wow, what a game. What a game. So we got Elfie versus... versus... Come on, please be Protoss. Yes! Come on! That's my boy, Mantis! I'm not.
So Mantis taking out Caracas there. Condolences to Caracas, which
Yeah,
may
of
not
course.
be shown by anyone else. Here.
Yeah, absolutely do. I'm sure you played well, and massive hearts to you. But yeah.
No, he did.
Protoss
He
in
did
the
play a good game. He
final.
played that 40-minute game versus Cortec.
It's my
There we go,
boy.
it's better.
It's my boy. He's ready. Come on,
Then here we
Protoss.
go.
We can do it.
Here we go with Effie versus Sod Mantis. So, Effie defending his title.
There we go. Just get my invite. Let's get in here. Something other than the TVT. Beautiful.
Protoss. Right.
There we go.
I'm going to hand it over to you two. Here we go. May the best Protoss win.
Still
Sly.
imbalanced. It's still
Sly.
imbalanced because can't win.
I don't think they noticed. Ooh. Eventually this game will start off if both players are ready.
Yeah, Jay, you're definitely not slightly biased.
Oh my god, no. Biasm here? Biasm. That isn't a thing.
It's a new word. Live with it. And This is quite a lengthy load onto Metropolis, MLG, WWN.
I'm pretty sure this is Cloud Kingdom.
No, it's Metropolis, isn't it, RP?
Okay. Yes, it is Metropolis.
Anyway,
That's
we
interesting.
have here spawning in the top right, Sod Mantis, the beloved Protoss of LBNTJ.
Indeed. And his opponent, who I shall vow to have a little bit of support. He is light teal, or is it? It's teal, isn't it?
We'll go with teal.
It is
Teal sounds
Eevee
like a manly
spawning.
colour.
It is Eevee spawning as Terran.
Well then, this is the final, so it is going to be another best of 3.
Mhm.
So, Cloud Kingdom, a good map. I like Cloud
Yes. This map has huge blink potential due to that huge-ish area, but blink isn't that good versus Terran. I mean, Protoss versus Terran is a matchup which I think early game and mid game Terran have a good chance. But I think late game, I think Terran are actually quite weak compared to Protoss.
Kingdom. Yes, that is true, due to, mainly to Storm in my opinion.
I think it's a mixture of Storm. Storm can be dealt with Ghosts, and Vikings can slightly deal with Colossi. I think it's just the mixture of the two. I don't think either one is OP. I think that just together they become a very strong mix, and it's very hard for Terrans to deal in a right way.
It is a very potent force. Probably because you have to micro against two things as Terran. You have to make sure your Vikings are focus firing those Colossi, that your Ghosts are hitting those EMPs, and you can snipe them if you want. But that is an awfully lot of micro when you have to consider you also want to EMP sentries, you also want to stim your Marines and Marauders, you also want to make sure your Medivacs aren't just flying into the fray. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah. No, if you absolutely think about it, Terrans have so much more to do late game when it comes to versus Protoss. I think myself, when I'm playing Terran now on my ladder, I just avoid engaging late game because I know I'll probably lose.
No,
I sort of
that's,
try
drop
to
where
EMP
it's
and
at.
pick away. Yeah, just drop and keep my opponent on low bases and just sort of hope.
That is the main weakness of the Protoss Death Ball, having drops in multiple locations at the same time.
I'm lagging, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
I'm not entirely sure what I can do about this.
Well, you can stop downloading porn as per the normal internet response.
But it's already... Oh.
Do it.
Let's try that. That seems smoother. I'm not sure why that would work.
Of course he is, Jake. Don't worry, everybody denies it. You're
Okay,
safe
prawn.
first.
Yeah, prawn. I am actually downloading prawn, not porn. Just in case anyone's thinking.
It's like Tron. Has anybody seen Tron here? It's like that, but with porn. It's still porn, really.
Okay, thank you. You've made me feel me much better about myself right now.
You're certainly feeling yourself right now. Yes. I'm sorry, that was terrible.
You're making everything so sexual, and I'm trying not to laugh. I'm like trying to be slightly mature.
No. We need one person to be mature at least.
I think
Okay,
Jake's providing enough of that.
I suppose.
Oh, no,
Apparently not. Okay. Well, going back to the actual game here, we've got Sod Mantis throwing down the robotics facility, and not actually showing any sign of expansion yet. So this could be a one-base play for the most part, early game from Mantis. And I must say, I love that name, Mantis.
Salt Mantis. I'm not sure if he's trying to be slightly, hip with the Mantis, or if he's just, being like a mantis, like a praying mantis. This build order for me
This is some fancy positioning. You look at of the Tower of Effie, and we've got the Zealot on the low ground and the Stalker on the high ground. It's very, very fancy positioning there.
Yes, I do quite like that position. It's good. It's keeping an eye on both watch towers, so Stalker can keep an eye out with that Zealot to get away faster. This build order looks very familiar for me. It's a Protoss. This is pretty much exactly my build order. If not, actually, I'd be adding on an expansion slightly earlier than he is. I believe he's just sort of hunting around right now. He's gone for Warp Prism coming out as his first choice.
Do explain what this is for those of us who don't know.
Well, this has gone way off from what I do. This was similar, and now it's changed because he's getting a Warp Prism, and it's got a Sentry in it.
Oh, well, I must say, I know someone particularly called Yella FM, seen in chat. I will mention them once again, shout out to him, because I was shouting out to Xanthi an awful lot, and then he was just like, but he has been
You've got to remember your friends.
He's been doing 4-gate Warp Prisms for as long as he's joined StarCraft, and it is a fantastic build.
I'm gonna say this is very interesting, and I've not seen this done.
It is surprisingly good. You would be greatly surprised. This Warp Prism will unload its sentries, and it can force field the Terran out of that expansion. And these SCVs, they're gonna try and get through. Ooh, a slightly missed force field there.
Ooh, force field not as actually good as he needed it to be.
But he needs to warp in. He's got 600 minerals. Ooh, taking out those sentries with those SCVs. And what is he focused on right now? Is Mantis gone AFK?
Well, no.
Oh no, he's force fielding his main.
Yeah, he's holding off Efi right here.
But he's only got those 2 sentries. He needs more sentries. He's got
gonna
so
get
much
one more.
money.
Yes. He hasn't got Chrono Boost or anything, so it's not like he's trying to spend. He's got all his warp gates on cooldown.
I mean, that Robo could be making something. If you've got this much money, I would advise building something. Whether it's a morsel or something else.
This Warp Prism is just gonna get away.
I'm not sure what happened there. He just stopped making units.
He has enough to warp in. He has cleaned up everything though. Not
And the
too
Warp
much
Prism is still alive.
Yeah, not too much was lost actually. I mean, as it goes, he's killed 15 workers. It's 21 workers to 25, so it's not exactly. He's put himself, in a nice position, and I think Effie made a right decision to go out and just continue with this attack, and he's got away with it. Both players haven't come out amazingly damaged, but I mean, there's good play there.
To catch up for this extra command center which Effie has, Mantis is now throwing down his own Nexus, but that is really quite delayed. But he does have this Warp Prism, which can continue being a bit of a pain in the arse.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Of course, he's just going to build some missile turrets to try and stop it being a pain in the arse, but he isn't going to like that. It's like, no, you can't.
Oh, I think he may have just warped in some Zealots and then unwarped it.
Yeah, he was warping them in, saw the missile turret being built, so tried to stop building the warp. He's just sort of trapped
those 2 Zealots will go down. That was... I mean, it did force a stim, but overall not much gain from dropping those 2 Zealots.
Yeah. I think he was trying to stop this missile turret from going up, but sort of, well, he delayed it. He didn't have enough stuff to actually, try and stop it overall.
So we have the robotics bay coming down here, which means that Mantis will be going for this Colossus tech.
Yeah, it's sort of a question of when he gets that Storm and Colossi, because usually some players much lower down tend to only focus on getting one Colossi, not getting one Colossi, just getting Colossi or just getting Templar. And the thing is, you've got to get a mixture of them both, and if you get them too late, you're weak for the late game.
Now, Effie's building the Ghost Academy. Now, you normally build this in response to seeing Templar tech, which means that you can snipe those, or EMP those High Templar.
Yeah.
But that is actually the wrong decision, because Mantis is going for Colossi here. And Ghosts, they've got a little
He's got the
rifle.
reactor medevac. No, he's got the reactor starport right now. But, it's probably not going to be enough, as he's got trying. I think is he going to go for both, or is he just letting the option open to him?
He might be. He hasn't actually started production of any Ghosts yet. But that's a good thing about Ghosts. You don't actually have to commit too heavily for them. The Ghost Academy itself is only 50 gas. It's quite a cheap tech building.
Yeah, as it goes, yes. It's 100, 150 and drop going on here at the top here.
2 full medevacs, that could do quite a lot. But
It's a very nice placement of pylon there. Did manage to actually see those 2 drops move out.
Did it? Oh, that's
Yes.
that's very convenient. And the warp prism, did that see that? I'm not sure.
I'm not
But,
sure if it did actually.
Either way, whether you've seen it, FE throwing out "taste your own medicine," spelt slightly incorrectly, but we'll overlook that for now.
Yeah, we'll overlook that.
This lag.
And I'm causing it all. And I'm not really sure what I should do.
But that
We
Colossus.
drop here. Huge spread though.
Yeah, this Colossus should be able to kill every single Marine and then some more.
Ooh, good pick up there though. Does manage to pick everything up and leave just nice in time.
And the scouting factory is in the base. So, that factory, it can actually be really annoying. And
Yeah.
ooh, I don't know about that drop. That's definitely going to lose him some Marines. Nice
Yeah.
force fields there. Trapping 1 or 2 units.
So you've got a lot of idle workers right now. He needs to get those back to mining as fast as possible.
That's quite a lot of probes, and there they are.
Mhm.
That's going back. And so let's check on what damage was done here. We've got only 33 probes now to the 41 SDVs plus mules of FE. And this warp prism harassment, to try and even that, will get lag. Nope, it won't get shut down. That warp prism is going to deploy in the middle of nowhere. Not sure where that's expecting to warp in, but it is going to get shut down by these 2 Vikings.
Definitely.
Mantis does have that observer in the standard position. Cloud Kingdom is very much known for this spot for overlords, but it makes just as good a spot for overseers. You can see a lot of
observers.
stuff. You can also see the drops incoming from that one pointed out to the top there by his main. But that observer can, well, okay. Here's the thing. So you know how you can see cloaked units from the sort of fuzziness.
Yeah.
If you put them on a sort of jagged surface, like the rocks at that spot, it makes it very hard to see.
It does actually. I'm actually looking at it right now. I mean, I'm looking at it and I know it's there, but I mean, cause I know it's there. Obviously, I know it's there. But I mean, it does make it much harder to see.
A lot of Protoss just sort of send their observer over flat ground, but even if you can sort of move them where their picture is, just sort of along a cliff or something, it just disguises it that extra little bit more. Now the Viking count is at 4, with none in production. He seems content with those 4 for now. But more Colossi are in production for Mantis.
Yeah, Efi's built a command center here, and it's actually built his 3rd command center. It's actually building a 4th command center as well. He's adding on another starport as well. His barracks count actually right now it's just getting up to 6, but it's still fairly low for the amount of bases that he's about to be on.
I would like to see a few more bases taken from either player. FE now throwing down that extra command center in the main, but this is an 18-minute game, and both players are still on those 2 bases. And I think I found another reason to love FE. He is getting
Cheers.
a nuclear missile.
Oh my god.
Does he have any ghosts? He has 1 ghost. Where is that ghost? Is it in a medevac somewhere? There it is, sitting next to the bunker at his natural.
I see him. I'm watching him. He's actually got +2 right now. I mean, Protoss are currently on +1/+1, whereas his Terran opponent is on 2/2. So it's fairly nice timing. The 3rd base up there. Submantis not having his 3rd base quite set up yet. Again, getting these sensor towers, as usual, up and about.
Often a good plan when you know your opponent does have warp prisms. But Mantis actually doing a surprising thing, actually rebuilding his warp prism. A lot of Protoss tend to not do this because it really eats into your Colossus production. But Mantis clearly favouring this this warp prism usage.
Yeah, I mean, if you're okay and comfortable with it, then go ahead and be fine with it. I mean, Effie clearly uses sensor towers a lot. He's got that placement perfectly down to know just exactly the range of the two. So, I mean, Effie clearly knows what he's doing with his units right now and where he's placing with these sensor towers. And I'm curious just to see where that new command center is going. Is that going to go over there and become a new base?
Which command center? The third one? Oh no, he's got another. Yeah, he is on 4 command centers now versus the 2 bases with the third constructing of the Protoss. And landing that command center back down. So looks like he's not actually going to take that 4th base yet, and is just going to use it for mules and extra SCV production. Now, what is Mantis's High Templar count like? Because he has gone Storm, so he is going to have that Storm Colossus mix which you talked about earlier. But the Warp Prism which he was carrying earlier had 4 High Templar in. Now, that means that you can do some serious Storm drops. Now, that means you can land next to a mineral line and storm the hell out of those SCVs, and they die so fast. However, those sensor towers are blocking it quite effectively, meaning that Warp Prism usage isn't going to be that as effective. If you still has this medevac up here to the middle right, though.
As it goes, both players are on equalish amounts of probes. Well, actually, in fact, exactly equal amounts of SCVs and probes right now. Eevee's got this brilliant spread of sensor towers right now. He's got these Vikings ready and raring to go and watch out. He does actually scan and see that Warp Prism just moving out, so he's got the Vikings immediately heading out.
Ah, but is this a fake? This could be used as a ruse to draw his opponent out of position, as there is nothing inside that Warp Prism.
Yes, indeed. Oh, he's going to start with the warp. These Vikings, they're not gonna. They can see the warp in. They can see everything. And there he goes down.
Bang!
Ooh,
That's 600 minerals. Pain.
ow.
A lot of pain. If we do look at the units lost tab, then we'll see that those 600 minerals have really tipped the balance quite a lot, as there hasn't actually been much of a major engagement since the start of the game.
No, not at all. I mean, right now, Eevee is just reached 200 supply. He's setting himself up a new base. He's got the base advantage. He's got the unit advantage, and someone needs to do some harassment. But he's turtling. He's got this 3rd base, and I think he's slightly scared to take a 4th.
This 4th, he is trying to defend it incredibly heavily, but is now dropping down multiple command centers. And also 4 factories.
Yeah, Eevee's building 4 factories. I guess siege tanks or something like that. I guess pushing into a mech. I don't know.
This could possibly catch a Protoss player off guard, because normally the reason you don't go mech versus a Protoss player is because, simply put, Immortals. Immortals are very good versus all mech units.
Yeah, pretty much. But Hellion it just sort of ends in a big burning fest, and neither will really win out.
You just sort of sit there with 1 Immortal and 1 Hellion, and they'll shoot each other for a couple of years.
Yeah. Eevee is right now just throwing down command centers, throwing down sensor towers wherever the hell he pleases, because he can at the moment. His opponent isn't even trying to really stop it. His Death Ball has finally finished up, and he's just getting them start to roll out, but there is a lot of High Templar and a lot of Colossus here just sitting on the cliff, not doing anything.
If he does move out fully, the nearly ideal army here from Effie can engage him. 18 Marauders, 68 Marines, 6 Ghosts for those EMPs, and 6 Vikings to kill the Colossi. So he has a great army composition here to deal with what the Protoss player could throw at him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if he doesn't get those High Templar with him, he's going to regret it, because Storms, as you said, are absolutely brilliant versus the Protoss. The Terran army is making a move around the map, so be very careful here.
Mantis needs to focus on his army. I think that's not being controlled, so if he's not careful, that bio could jump right up and bite him right in his neck.
Mm-hmm.
His
Go starting to split
Protoss
up
neck.
now.
And those High Templar on the high ground, which you stated before, they're not moving.
No, they are just sort of chilling there. Is he going to get the War Present into them, or what? Space just began
And
to push here.
poof, there goes the 4th base in a matter of seconds.
Painful indeed. +3/+3 for the Terran, whereas +3 armor, +2 weapons right now for the Protoss.
He does have enough money to get that +3, so he should get that
Oh.
as soon as possible.
Both players are floating quite a bit of money right now, but I cannot really blame Moritz since he has, well, he now has about 7 command centers and orbitals in total.
Now, I would like to see the nuke. I want to see it.
I would really love to see. He's got 2 nukes actually, so I'd really, really love to see 2 nukes go.
Oh, these ghosts are being caught off guard. They're blinked upon, but they're cloaked. And is there an observer with this army? I don't know. But either way, that is severe damage dealt to those Colossi.
There is
though.
one observer with the army, so we can actually see them. But it's on very low
Nearly
health
got
right
picked
now.
off. That must have been. That has to have been target firing because I don't think a Viking would deliberately target an observer over a Colossus. So that must have been some really quick attacking. But if he sees that observer, then Cloak Ghost can just waltz in and EMP every single unit.
That
Oh, could he feedback? He could drop and feedback those ghosts.
he could storm.
That was not what I expected to happen.
No, not really.
It's going down. He sees the observer, and that is not noticed, and that's going to go down.
Ooh, there it goes.
And now these ghosts can just cloak and a nice little spot in these sensor towers. There's just the tiniest of holes, which these zealots can go on an attacking spree with.
Unfortunately,
this
they're going
does
to run
pull
straight
the-
into a planetary fortress.
However, Effie has pulled his entire army back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he really needed to do that. These zealots aren't actually posing too much of a threat, assuming he repairs that planetary. Which he
Yeah.
is. Because
I
Effie
mean,
is good.
he's cleaned it up, and he's now building 3 more command centers because Effie literally can. He still has 3,800 minerals behind. Effie is in such a great
Mantis
position here.
wishes, I bet Mantis wishes he had High Templar in there. There were about 30 SCVs stacked up on one spot.
There's a lot of zealots just warped in the main here. He's actually just thrown them straight in. They're trying to being killed off with SCVs, but they're doing a lot of damage here. But the thing
I
is,
think he's not targeted the reactors, and those 2 zealots are just standing there, sort of. They want to have a conversation with the SCVs. How are you doing? How are you doing, Mr. SCV? Oh, it's not that bad. Do you mind stopping poking me? I don't want to go to yet. Oh, I'll go. Oh, poof.
The thing is, they're not actually doing that much damage because of the amount of orbital commands he has. He has 3 workers for the rest of this game. Look, he's got 3 more orbital commands there. He's currently got 1, 2, 3 sitting there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 orbital commands. All have energy for mules, which means he has free income for a long time.
Nice cancel.
He's just building
on the,
sensor towers everywhere. I
mean-
like him for building these sensor towers in such aggressive positions.
I mean, how can movement be done? How does Mantis move?
He can
How
literally
does Mantis
see
move?
everything that's going on right now.
He can
in
even
his-
see his enemy's workers mining in his natural expansion.
Yeah. He can see literally everything. Oh my god.
But the thing is, it's so hard to engage a Terran ball with. It's so hard to make the first move because you put your High Templar first. You have to position everything quite nicely. But likewise for the Terran, if you move in first, then you've got to pick out those High Templar, and or else you're going to get stormed to death so quickly. One
Yeah, I'm
ghost.
trying to look right now, and actually,
Oh, he
he's got.
drops. No.
No, that was rather disappointing. He jumps. Oh,
Take
here
two.
comes another one. Go on.
Take two. Oh, did you spend that?
We all
nuke?
want it to happen.
Nope, he
Let's
still
face
has
it.
one more nuke. And here come the
Oh.
storms. Brutal storms there. Where did they come from? Where were they? Were they on the high ground? Because that was some great shots.
Yeah,
But
some
EMP
absolutely
is on
brilliant-
absolutely everything right now, and there is still a lot of this Bioforce. And there's the nuke.
Nope, 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 nope,
Where's,
nope,
where's that
nope,
ghost?
nope,
But this is pulling the Protoss army completely out of position. He's taking the time to kill a Sense Tower, but this is making... He can just push in right now. He knows the Protoss army is out of position from all of his Sense Towers.
But he doesn't have the actual army to behind. He's building 4 Thors at a time.
That is not something you normally hear versus a Protoss player. Now, I don't know about the decision of Thors. What is that made to counter?
Winning.
Countering winning. A fantastic strategy.
Yes, that was his entire plan. He's actually going to lift up one of these orbital commands, one of his 10 orbital commands, to go and take a new base. Listen, this pylon has been sneakily down here for almost all the game.
Will it ever be spotted? Is this the new pylon?
I don't think it's ever actually going to spot it. There is 4
Oh no,
idle
the
Thors
command
now.
center is flying back down there. No,
Oh.
leave the pylon alone.
He's still... I don't think he's actually going to see it on his path, though. Oh, no, he sees it.
Well.
There we go.
Oh, that'll be that for that pylon. But these
Eventually.
Thors, they have an ability. Can anyone remember what this ability is called?
Strike cannon. 250mm strike cannon.
Bingo.
I did not just look at that. I do actually know that, because I thought it was an awesome ability and tried to use it a load in Bronze League, but it doesn't work. 'Cause
It is an
terrible.
awesome ability. Do not be deceived by the non-believers of the
it would-
250mm strike.
It would have been good if it did splash damage or something, but it doesn't. It just puts the Thor and makes it more useless for 120 for like 20 seconds or something like that.
Well, actually,
Oh.
they lock down Colossi, so on a retreating Protoss force, it does a lot. But this engagement, the Zealots are all at the back. They haven't been dealing to the fight at all yet, and he stims in once again with his army, and everything here is getting absolutely crushed by the raw power that is Marine Lord of Medevac.
Very good, very good. I mean, he got him in the right position there. He took out that base, but he needed to pull out. Did these Stalkers have blink? They didn't actually have blink, so they could have blinked behind the Zealots and let the Zealots free.
Ah,
It's
yes.
a bit dodgy here
Fancy
and
trick.
there. Yes,
And
also
a
fancy
little
trick.
drop here, killing some probes. But he only has 39 probes now, and he's only on 3 base, so I feel Mantis is just going to get starved out here.
Yeah. 39 probes, less probes to kill,
That's
less
true.
probes to die.
You should be a Bond villain.
Ah, yes, I should.
Drop unceremoniously cleared up by a couple of zealots there. And
There is now
Mantis
a
has
sort of row
sort
of
formed
Thors just sort of sitting there.
And these zealots, poor zealots, trying to move
Now,
to the main army, and that's 8 Thors.
yeah,
Wow.
just sort of all chilling there. I mean,
And Mantis
More
at this
important-
point has to know he needs to kill this army. He needs to land the perfect storms, or this is going to be it.
as it goes, his High Templar are a lot behind his army. I mean, the thing about this right now is, even though Effie's got the economical advantage, Protoss can engage a lot more cost efficiently and rebuild a lot quicker than Terran can. This is what I'm saying about the whole Terran slightly underpowered as it comes to late game, as Terran don't have that way of rebuilding very quickly.
Terran don't really have that same sort of tier 3 power which
No.
Protoss have in Colossi and High Templar.
Well, Terran have Thors, which are terrible,
And we have
Battle
3
Cruisers.
ghosts, but the observers. That's quite a lot of money there.
Ow. Ow.
Did you hit your head?
No, it just hurt me seeing those things. All die painfully.
Well,
Is
the
he go- is
observers
he-
have been picked off now, so this ghost can do some fancy stuff.
Indeed, there's also probes in this army. There's actually 5 probes just chilling with this Protoss army.
Well, what else are they going to be doing? Sitting
Mining?
there, well, mining where?
Well, there's a load of
Third
mining.
has
There's a load of
3 mineral
probes
patches.
up at the what is this 5th, not doing a thing.
But here
Ooh,
comes the
good start.
engagement. Yes, that was a quick move away from Effie. losing about 3 or 4 Marines there, but it could have been a lot worse.
There's 8 Thors here that could be doing so much, but aren't.
That's so much supply, and the Ghost. Ooh. I want... Oh, some wonderful snipes there, picking off 3, 4,
kill
5
everything.
EMP.
Kill.
High Templar. And
Yes, screw it,
there
nuke
goes
'em.
2 nukes! But those ghosts have no energy, they're just going to uncloak. And the nukes aren't going to land on anything anyway, that's unfortunate. And he does cancel them. And storms those ghosts. Serves them right. And you see, the Protoss Force, despite being behind the supply, as you said, is so powerful.
Mm-hmm. He has noticed these Thors, though.
And when he brings these in, normally I would say Thors aren't great versus Protoss, but when you've got about 12 of them, let's look at the unit station. We've got
when you have this many Thors,
9 Thors.
You don't need to build any more units than Thors, because Thors are Thors.
And their only one counter is Zerglings.
Well, their only one counter is basically any unit, but I mean,
That's true, but we need to make them believe. These Thors have to believe.
Yes, the thought he's getting an immortal to counter it, but will this one mortal be enough?
Perfectly
I don't
microed
know.
with infinite shield regeneration, perhaps.
Yes, even though Thors have longer range than immortals. Maybe if he gets
they've
the
got that
high
sort of-
ground advantage.
They've got the cooldown. And no, Mantis is just going to GG out, not trying the hero immortal versus everything else.
I
And
wish he
that
would,
is going to
but
be it.
no.
Can't
Unfortunately,
believe
due
we
to
didn't
that
Well played, Effie. Well
Yeah.
played.
Due to that horrible lag of my internet, I don't know what is going on my end. I'm gonna leave you two to it.
No
because
problem.
I'm really sorry about that lag. I apologize to both players as well, because that game could have been, I think, better than it was. And probably shorter.
No worries, my friend.
Perhaps.
And
Sorry, I've
we'll-
enjoyed Gold Rush though. If you see you all, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Au revoir. Internet will be internet. So is that is it? Is it not?
No, we got that was the first game, wasn't it?
Yes, it is. It was indeed the first game.
Yeah,
So
best
we have-
of 3.
We have one last game.
Maybe.
Oh yes. Sorry, I might be calling that a
Maybe.
little bit too early.
It's on the way.
We'll see. But Effie has been playing very strongly here.
While that waits.
Great play.
There you go. I've just written something in the chat.
Well, I'm not sure what Mantis should be doing to beat Effie. I think it might just be some standard mechanical play, which he just needs to just tighten up a couple of those screws. So, Effie, with his massive array of build orders, going for a little bit more standard play that game. Going for that more Marine Marauderish, making that incorrect call on going Ghost. But it seems that he managed to get the Vikings up in time. And Mantis playing a little bit passively, not trying to strike for that third base. And he could actually play a little bit more aggressively economically, as well as aggressively units-wise. Because as Effie didn't attack till about 18 minutes, Mantis could have technically been on 4 bases there. So he could have had that economy, and it would have been up, and Effie wouldn't have been able to push, because Mantis, with that extra economy, could have just churned out massive amounts of Colossi. The High Templar could have been in a much more favourable position due to the map control and the denial of the sensor towers which would have been placed. Though sensor towers clearly are a large part of Effie's strategy, because at the point when you can see basically the entire map, whether it's you know what the unit is or not, that gives you such a massive advantage in positioning for your engagements. So I think that's the unit of the day. Sensor towers are the unit of the day.
Definitely, I agree.
I mean, it's imagine if you had a unit with that sort of sight range. It's it's so incredibly underused. Why Terrans? Why everywhere? Why do you not do
Did
this?
you know? Yeah, I was going to say, because that's just stupidly strong. You know what your opponent's doing, period, and just have missile. If you go sensor tower, missile turret, DTs are shut out as well. So
That's true. I think in the beta, sensor towers used to be detectors or something.
I tell you what, though, Effie's really made a fan out of me. I mean, he's just so funny. Right, we've got a go from Mantis. Let's find out if Effie's ready as well.
So are you going off your standard Protoss now?
Oh hell no, Protoss.
Cheering for the Terran?
No. I just said I've got made a fan of me. That's all. I'm still thinking Mantis can bring this back.
Good stuff. Because Mantis can definitely bring this back. He might just have to change up his play a little bit.
Right, we are gonna start the countdown. Come on, Mantis, bring it back. Here we go. And big old shout to Big Old Grim. We try to make it as entertaining as possible as we hit our loading screen. Sigh.
Well, you see that planet in the background?
Mm.
It's green.
Really?
I like green planets.
Yeah, but what happens if you're colourblind? What colour would it be then?
Depends how colourblind you are.
Is there different types of colourblind?
Yes, there are. I think there's 3 main ones because of the red, green, blue colour spectrum shenanigans which the brain does.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
I get
Yes.
to introduce the Protoss. Why? Because he's epic, and his name is SOD Mantis. Spawning down here in the bottom right.
And in the top left, the lowest ranked person here, though he has been in Platinum, clearly on a bit of a strange ladder season this season, but we'll see what he does. It is Effie in the teal.
But if he's saying that drop play really almost shut him down. Now, I have no idea why Mantis has chose this map.
Was this a map choice?
Oh, yeah, it's a map choice of Mantis, and I'm just like, well, why did you pick Ohana?
I don't know. I don't know. Why would you pick Ahana as a Protoss?
I wouldn't. I'd go.
Why would you?
Yeah, I mean, right? Come on, Ohana, really? I mean, well, I don't know, maybe. Actually, yeah, we would. I'd come in here, scout what my opponent's doing, and then I'd just go DTs regardless. That's all
It's
you
how
need.
you play Protoss.
That's how you play Protoss, mate. DTs.
When behind,
No, when you're ahead, Dark Shrine, and when you're behind, Dark Shrine, anything, Dark Shrine.
when you've got a High Templar and you're maxed, then kill your Colossi.
Yeah. You literally just kill everything, just go mass DTs. Why? What beats mass DTs? Virtually nothing.
I must say
joking.
that's
No,
No,
don't,
no, no,
honestly,
no.
a Bioforce, a strong Bioforce like Elfies would, even if you went mass DTs, it wouldn't make a blind difference. Scan, boom. They are dead. It's just so stupidly strong.
But the thing is, actually DTs have a really overlooked amount of DPS. Because even when they're detected, they still do 45 damage a swing.
This is true. This is very true.
That one-shot's a Marine, without combat shield or armor. But we'll ignore that. It one-shots a Marine.
Right, we need to name units, right? This is Elfie's scouting SCV, right? We call him General Patterson. Why? Because he's... No, what's the general's name in the StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign? He's like a boss. He's like...
Orlan?
Orlan, yes. That's his name. This is him. He's driving this SCV. See? Smoking away. It's a bad habit, that. Smoking. Don't ever do it. As you can see.
This is before he got into his
Yeah,
habits.
yeah.
He actually got a drug firm and managed to get a planetary fortress up somewhere. But this is a prologue to his life.
Yeah. He started his life out as an SCV, you know. Now...
Poking around here, poking around there.
So it looks like we're going to get the standard Stalker Zealot out, and there's a Zealot harassing the SCV. The SCV, oh no, all of he transferred, he got teleported out of that SCV. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Of course, he like warped back because he was like a Zealot.
Yeah.
All Zealots die and go back to wire. Am I correct?
Teleportation, more or less, wasn't it? Look, and as you can see, Orlan right now, he's just building that SCV. Look, he took a little bit of damage in that attack from that Zealot. That's why he's yellow, as you can see on here on screen. And his buddy's coming over, building 3 more barracks.
Teleportation process not perfect yet, so well,
Yeah.
the scientists are onto that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry, Terran players. We'll get teleportation.
we will. Ugh. He's going to just poke up this ramp, take some shield damage, and say, okay, maybe I don't want to go up there. But he's going to
Nothing to
pretty
worry
much,
about.
yeah, he's pretty much going to know that he's got an expansion. Now, what are we going to see? Are we going to see another an expansion come out of?
Well, this
Mantis,
just
it
looks
should-
like a flat 4-gate right here.
What the? Wait.
This is-
Wait. There's no forward pylon. There's the forward pylon. But it's a little bit late. No, you need to.
Well, he still needs to warp the gates, so it's about 10 seconds delay. But 10 seconds delay with a 4-gate can mean absolutely everything.
It is going to mean everything because he's got no round of zealots. And even if he warped in at home, they still wouldn't be here. He needs to warp in. There's nothing but zealots.
Zealots and a sentry. That sentry, he does have 2 force fields to block
Oh
off
no, he's
repairs,
coming
but-
doing the ramp. What's he doing?
No!
Force
force
field.
fields, it's-
Yes.
Ooh,
No.
picks off one of the Marines.
Zealots first.
But,
Zealots first.
There
Right.
come the repairs, and he does
Yeah.
have to back off now.
He wasted one of the force fields basically, and that's what cost him. Because basically, when the Marines were there, he needed one force field, take the damage, force field behind it, and go for it. But he is going to warp in. These should be stalkers. Yes. Oh, okay.
This is a pretty decent army here. He can,
Yeah, but it's a premature going in because he's no micro whatsoever, and his units are falling.
he is,
let
he
the
is
zealots.
focusing those zealots and no, kill the SCVs.
Oh, great force field. But is it little
it's
too late?
just not enough.
He's not warping in. He lost a sentry as well. These more zealots. How's he using his chrono boost? He's chrono boost, chrono. Go. That's the way to do it. Right, zealots first. How we got a force field? He needs to wait for the energy for a force field.
You really need basically 100 energy on force fields to get a pretty decent coverage over that bunker. Or you might as well not force field at all.
Once all in, always all in, and I reckon he should wait for one more warp in, right?
2
and
sentries,
pull
that
his
is
probes.
just what he needs.
Yeah, he should pull his probes as well because he's all in anyway. Why not do it? And what's he doing? Not sure about this. He's not engaging with half his army, and yeah.
Takes out the bunker, but there's so many Marines now.
And what on earth? Where's the Guardian Shield? Where's the Force Field? Where's the warp in? More zealots! Go!
And why is there a Ghost Academy? I think Effie's getting a little bit cocky now.
No, this is hell. I think this is held. If look. Oh, good Force Fields. Take out the bunker. Yeah, actually, a
Yep,
bunker.
these SCVs are going to die, and the natural could actually go down here if he force fields. No, he doesn't
Yeah,
have enough.
but,
He needs a little bit more energy.
Yeah, but look where his sentries of. Where's the warp in? There's the warp in. More sentries than zealot. This is a smart play. Right now, you've done the damage. Come home.
You expand, you
yeah.
contain, you force field the ramp when he tries to move out.
But the problem is, everything's in army supply. He needs to go and take an expansion himself. And
There
right
it
now,
is.
just spam probes. Just get probes out. Take out that so he knows what he's doing. Keep your opponent contained.
It's one base the way Terran's meant to be played. Says all the Protoss who are tired of all the abuse which they've got over the years.
But look at this. I don't. What he's the problem is Effie has made a little bit of a mistake. All the harvesters he pulled from his expansion, right? He's got them mining. Yes, you need the income, but you're also going to be mined out so much faster. And with your opponent taking an expansion, this is going to be very, very bad.
And with the added mules, that is actually going to mine out very quickly. But there is actually nothing wrong with mining out quickly. It just means you get the same amount of minerals. Just get them a bit faster. But if you spend those minerals, you can end up with very little income and nothing to do.
And this is a mistake. Where's the force fields? There's the force fields. Great force fields. Where's the warp in? Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back,
The
pull back.
zealots are all dead, so there's no meat shield for this army.
Where's the warp in? Pull back. And he's warped in stalkers. Now this Bioforce can just go down there and decimate it.
Now, Mantis needs to be really careful here to force field this ramp if these bio units come down, but they're going to have stim in a few seconds, and they're just going to race down that ramp before you can do anything.
Because he's just going to go out with Medivacs now, and yeah, not looking so healthy right now. In fact,
And the scouting factory is going to spot
As
where
soon-
these units are. He's going to
this
see
is-
no
yeah.
zealots.
this is
and
where he
he's gonna
wants to.
think-
Yeah, he sees no zealots. This is where he wants to go. Because yeah, there you go.
And
Because
there we go.
where's the
Stimps
focus?
up and, bang,
boom,
bang, bang, and everything is dead.
and this is GG.
That
Is he-
sentry's going to go down. And
Oh,
some
great
lovely
force
saving force
fields.
fields there. Does lose the sentry,
Amazing
but
force fields.
that save. Oh, well, when you look at what escaped, it's a little bit less of a victory.
Well, yeah, it was a stalker and a probe. And, yeah. So where's the DT shrine? There's the what? Robotics? No. Robotics? No.
Well, he's getting the warp prism, so I don't know. He could be deploying it somewhere else and then building the DT shrine under
This
that.
is a bad idea. He needs to go DT shrine. He's so far behind. Yes,
You're right. I think normally I would disagree with you that say that DTs all the time, bad plan. But once you're this far behind, you have to try something make or break.
The problem is his opponent's going to be shortly on free base, and it's not only that, he's got the reactor on here, so these will be medivacs, and the minute he scouts or scans that it's a robotics base, it's just going to be free Vikings and a push. He's got a drop coming in with one ghost. I
And
don't
he
like.
has a nuke.
Oh,
This is going to be a
no.
nuke drop.
No, I don't like this. Look, zealots coming into the depths. This is.
That's 400 minerals. That's a free nexus right there.
Yeah, but look, the reason he did it. Look at this. Force field out. No, you've got to force field it.
Force
Yes. Now this is where he look.
Attack.
This is where
Not with one zealot.
This is where he needs the DTs,
If he had DTs right now, then you're right. That would do a lot.
and it's too
And
late. The drop's
this
just
drop's going to pull back. He's going to do the fancy moving drop trick.
and the Viking.
But there's the nukes. Let's look at the main.
Oh no!
Okay, I think we need to stare at this.
Right, it's going down. More
There's the
aggression
timer.
going on. There's the timer. Oh my god!
It's gonna
oh, boom! GG!
Every single probe apart from the 2 in gas. That is it.
Uh,
That is 11 probes remaining.
and
for
you know what?
Mantis.
Even Mantis is giving him a round of applause. That was, oh wow.
That ghost has 24 kills, and it's gonna die.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
It
You
did
know
its
what?
job. It did its
That
job.
was just sick. And
was
he's got nothing.
yes.
He's got more ghosts out in the field. He's got what, a handful of this harvesters. That's it. And this is on 1 HP.
You can't make Colossi with 11 workers.
And not only that, look at the bio of FE. This is, and just going to point out what I said about bringing these workers back. It's you run out of minerals in your main at 18 minutes. It's now 15, just 16 minutes. It's 2 minutes early. Look, and he's running out.
That is true.
So
But, he
yeah,
can drop mules at that third now as soon as he lifts that CC off, and he can start super mining from there with the power of mules.
so he's going to have 5 stalkers and a well,
And 3 sentries.
Oh.
Don't forget 3 sentries.
and a colossus. But I no. I think Mantis knows that this is over because there's physically no way he can do it. Even if he does get amazing force fields with the medivacs, all he does is lift up, drop, and because of the stalker count, it's not going to happen. And I feel that poor Mantis, man. He's going to
I
sit on
think
this
if
ramp.
you're
and
going to
he's-
die in any way, that is the way to go.
But look, he's bringing the warp prism in. Please tell me. Well, we've got a zealot to do something, but it's too late. He's going to lose the warp prism.
It's got one hit point.
Come on, get a kill. Get a kill, please. I'm begging
Get
you.
it.
No.
No! Target fire the workers. The workers are the things you want to kill.
But 3 base to 2 base. Well, no, it's 1 base. 3 bases to 1 base. I'm going to call this because that's all there is to it. Twilight counts is up. we need to see a Dark Shrine. And even if we do see a Dark Shrine, I do believe he's already got the engineering base up.
He's got 2 tech labs, but he can make 2 ravens at a time if he really wants
Yeah,
to.
it doesn't even matter. I mean, the engineering base going up, missile turret galore, off it goes, and this one painful warp prism is coming back, and this is I feel for him. Did we get the nuke remade? Did he remake the nuke? I'm looking.
No, there is no nuke.
Oh, no nuke. But you know what? The nuke of power went down. We saw it destroy 24 workers. Let's face it. That's
all you need. Once you land a nuke like that, you don't even need to try. You can just quit the game. Even if you lose, it's a win.
And oh wow! So now he's in a little bit of trouble. He lost his Vikings. Now how many is he? Has he got 6? No, he's only got 3 sentries. So he can wall off, but at the same time he can't use the Medivacs as vision because the Stalkers will just pick him off. Now
he does actually have a lot of energy on those 4. He's building battle cruisers.
I love this guy. I think he's great.
In fact, not only is he building battle cruisers, he's queued up 5.
What the hell?
Oh god, Effie.
I mean, Effie's like, you know what? Why not, right? I'll just go into tier 3 units. We don't need to worry about that. It's fine.
There's the nuke you wanted.
Good, we got a nuke. So not only are we getting battle cruisers, we're getting nukes.
We're getting battle cruiser nukes at 20 minutes, which is pretty standard to be still going bio. This is the game to end on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Protoss through and through, and I love Mantis because he's Protoss and he made it to the finals. But I'm sorry, my dear fellow, old buddy, old pal, it's GG.
That push is.
I mean, even if he shuts this down, look. Even if
there's
he
some great force fields though. Those Colossi,
he doesn't.
They've killed it. They've cleared it.
Doesn't matter. He's about.
Not bad though.
What on earth is he gonna have? Why? No. Look, just probe up. Probe. Take the opportunity. Drone up, son. Because he's got bat. Oh my god. I am begging you.
Oh, God.
Go home. You've got low health units. I am begging you. And Colossus for a start. You don't want to lose to battle cruisers.
Okay, here's a question. Will the 21 kill Colossus, which is the one on full health, beat the Ghost in number of kills?
He's going to kill his own Ghost with this nuke.
No, he's got defensive nuke. He really wants him to push up into this.
Yeah, but he has to
cancel it if he gets too late.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a cancel.
21 Colossus to 2. That's, I mean, one Colossus isn't pulling his weight, as you know. But we've got these.
Now I've got 4 battle cruisers. Do we?
And we've got 3 Ghost
No,
Academies.
that's still 2 apparently.
Oh look, we had a warp in. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Hold on. Well, am I really missing something here? Or are we actually going to see some sort of miraculous hold? I mean, we got no. We're not.
No.
What am I saying?
No, you can. It's just Mantis has to expand 3 times right now.
So,
and then Effie needs to not push for about 5-6 minutes or so.
I'm not sure why he's doing this. I mean, Colossus drop. Go on, do it. Just Colossus drop.
It's what we want to see.
And the Medivacs do.
Oh, I thought they were enemies for a second.
Yeah, so did I. But I was going to say the Medivacs see the Terran. Oh wait, no, they're the same guy. So 4th base coming up for Effie, but is it Elfie? No, it's Effie. There's no L. What am I saying?
And now is when the first 4 PCs.
I mean, if the nuke that killed off this base, I know, doing 24 kills, isn't enough. Losing the. I mean, come on. Where's your micro son?
There's another Ghost in the main.
He's got blink as well.
He's nuking the main once again.
Oh no!
That's
oh
gonna
my
hit all
god!
pylons.
This is sick.
Ooh.
So we've got battle cruisers going down. We've got a nuke going down. Where's the nuke? Oh my god! Oh, the probes! Oh the probes! Oh! Oh my god! There's the aggressive blink. I don't even think Effie cares if he loses now. I think he just picked off. In fact, how many workers?
Control R shows it.
Unix killed 105, 103, 39 workers in total.
That was just 2 nukes.
But look at oh my god, the ghost. He's got, he's got 3 more nukes. Is he going to split and, watch this.
He's going to spread nuke.
Oh no. Oh no, where's the EMP? Just EMP and snipe. Go, son.
I don't think he wants EMP. He
No,
just
he's
wants
going to play defensive nukes, isn't he?
5 nukes called. There's nukes everywhere.
There's
He can't
nukes
dodge-
everywhere.
He's actually going to dodge these.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Oh no, he's wasting them. No. He's going to kill off it. No, he cancelled.
Okay. Nice cancel there.
Uh,
But he's actually...
He's still got a 4F. He's just like, okay.
Effie, stop being cocky. You might actually lose some things now. Effie.
I don't think he'll lose. I mean,
No, but he's losing units.
it's not only that. I mean, his opponent's still on 3 base. He should 2 base even. He should actually, because look, his opponent's still got 3rd base up here, but he's not even doing it. There's the scan. He sees it.
His ghosts.
Where's the
they
EMP?
don't have much
Why is
energy.
Yeah.
He
Oh my
can't
God, he
EMP.
can't get EMP, can he?
snipe. Mm,
The battle cruisers are here.
is he gonna nuke?
Oh no.
Those ghosts are uncloaked now.
Lay a nuke. Get a nuke. Get a nuke right there, please. I am begging you of all Mother of God.
He's actually gonna lose this fight.
No, there's a nuke. There it is. He's gonna bite his.
He's one in the
Is-
back. I don't know if the Protoss is going to push that far up, but okay. Just in case.
Oh, is he actually gonna nuke
Oh, he's
his
got
own?
one... No. Where... He killed a Marine! No!
I think he's lost.
Effie.
There are mass EMPs.
Effie, what are you doing?
Go on,
Effie.
snipe him, son.
Effie, stop. Effie.
And there's the aggressive blink.
Effie's lost it. Effie! Effie!
What the hell?
Effie, what? No, Effie. You can't get that cocky. And I bet I'm going to click on these starports. Yup. There's 4 BCs queued up. Effie.
I don't know what to say.
Skippy.
Go on, Vikings, you can do it.
Can they?
Oh, can they
pick
get
off
one?
one?
No.
Nope, they're going to spread their damage.
Oh, he got one of them.
He's going to get the other one. He's
And
got
there's. Oh, and there's the GG. So we go into an ace match.
Effie. I can't describe. Ah,
That was.
what?
That was absolutely brilliant. We saw 2 nukes take out a base. 39 kills for both nukes. That was just sick. I don't think I've ever... Look at the resources, man. It's just absolutely nuts. So, we move into game 3. Hopefully
How was that in any way close? I
Nope.
still don't get how he lost that.
He just...
I mean, I know he went sort of battle cruiser nuke versus a Protoss, but oh, Effie.
So, RB will be getting the 3rd game underway. But it's Effie's choice now. So, what is he going to do? What's he going to pick?
I don't know. So this is the Terran choice. I personally quite like Daybreak, but it looks like he's gone for Antigua.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Antigua's actually beneficial to Mantis. I mean, you can blink Stalkers and attack up the front with... okay, is he really...
You know, I think Effie's got a plan. I think Effie always has a plan. And choosing a map like this, he would not do this on a whim. Because I know Effie. I know Effie. He does the ghosts, he does the nukes, he does the reapers.
Effie's just like, go, 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 son.
Why do they need to be pink and yellow?
Because that's epic, man.
Okay, if you say so. I play as yellow.
I always play as
Yellow or
like
green.
purple or something. 2 blues.
They seem pretty
Right,
resolute.
Red
I
and
would go
blue.
red.
Right, red and blue. I don't like 2 blues. It just drives me nuts. So now I've
but
started
it's
the
not 2
countdown. Yeah,
blues.
now I've started the countdown. They're going to go and change it. Watch. Hopefully they won't. But here we go.
Hooray!
Hello, loading screen. How the devil are you?
You see that planet in the background? No, you don't, because we
No.
loaded in. Aha!
Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, he is Effie. He is a troll. He is Blue Terran.
This we know. And in the top right, then we have Sod Mantis, who's worked his way up through the stages, is less of a troll, and pulled that game back through playing what could be described as standard.
Or Bluck?
I don't know if that was luck. I think that was more Effie's slight overconfidence.
But it was funny as hell, let's admit it.
That's true.
Just outstanding.
Even if Effie wins this game, even if Effie loses this game and loses the tournament as a result, he will be happy walking away with the fact that he killed 39 probes with 2 nukes.
That was sick. The first one, I was just like, okay, that that
And then the second one, they all just stacked up. They were just like, oh, we better run away from this nuke, and then they run into the nuke. Well played, Effie.
Now, do you reckon Effie's just going to straight up fight it out this time and hope for the best? I mean, bearing in mind, Mantis opened 4-gate against a Terran last game.
That's true.
Sorry,
Against
son.
a Terran that went 1-Rax Expo.
Yeah. Sorry, son, this is not Hearts. So, the story of
mothership war.
Olin continues. Here, he got promoted to General by the way of this. And we're going to continue the story of Olin, the General in the StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign. Here, we see
Hold
him...
on. I think I've made a mistake. A terrible mistake.
You got the name wrong. I know you did.
Yes. I've been corrected by Xanthi. It's not Orlan.
What is it then?
It's General Warfield.
Warfield! Oh my god! So General Warfield, not Olin, because old douchebag here can't remember the names, never gets it right.
No, Orlan does exist. He's just that douchebag who sits there in the planetary fortress and goes, "Alright, I surrender."
Oh, okay.
You know that mission where you're
Yeah.
given all the mercenaries.
So, and by the way, the mercenary guy you hire off, his name's Hobbs. So, here he is, General Warfield. He got promoted up where he could like build bunkers and barracks and engineering bays, and then he got put into the infantry. Now, here we see him, the progression. There he is, the Marine.
He's growing.
Yeah, he's growing. He went from SCV to builder to the Marine. Now, this Marine, he spends his life in a bunker. And
It's a
as you
good
can
life.
It's a good life. Sitting there.
There's takeaway food in there. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty decent.
Now, his counterpart, you know, the guy who comes after him, is being chased around by the Zealot, and he's going to try and deny a Zealot from taking an expansion, even though Zealots don't take expansions. Oh!
But what if they did?
Oh, suit you, sir. But double gas, what does this mean? Are we going to go into Twilight, into DTs? Please say yes. Why? Because it'd be hilarious.
He's got the gas to. He could.
That's
He could
what I
be.
was thinking. It could be. But now he's taking it into a Stalker. So this will be the standard opener. And the predecessor dies. But it does look like we're going to get an expansion by the looks of things, because he is saving up the minerals.
This is strange. An expansion on that much gas.
I don't
know about
understand it. Hey, but hey, we are in Gold League, right? This is what we do. This is how fun we make things. Now, personally, I think it should be a Twilight Council. DT Shrine. Go, go, go. Have fun.
He could also go Robo. He could go Colossi. You know, something standard. We don't always have to encourage all the Gold Leagues to go DT. I'm starting to think it's you, which I have to blame for all of my DT rushes, which I've ever had ever.
How does that mean? I don't encourage the entire EU population to go. Okay, maybe I do. That's why Pate goes DTs, because I mean, Pate's now Diamond. Yeah, I'll take credit for that. He's Diamond because of me. I taught him the TT bit. That's all he ever does now. Yeah, right, I'm exaggerating just a little bit, but Nonetheless.
A little bit.
Yeah, loads.
It's only versus Terran and Protoss versus Xerxes, Sentry, Immortal all-ins.
Does he?
I don't know.
So it does look like we are going to get nothing but bio coming out of Effie. Now, bio switched to battle cruisers. That was just hilarious. Now that I have to admit was fun. It really was.
You don't see that much. You never see.
You'd
battle
never
cruisers,
see it.
seriously.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now-
actually, I like the way that sometimes in TVP super late game, like 40-minute games, sometimes you switch over to 3-3 battle cruiser Raven. That's always fun to
Yeah.
watch.
I mean, Effie like plays serious for like the first 10 minutes of the game. You know, get them expansions up. But then when he's got forces, he just goes out and just decimates his opponent. He's like the Nest T of Gold Rush. You know, Nest T is the OP-ness of GSL. But you've got Effie who comes in here flying that bronze banner, even though he's a gold player, and comes in. He says, "You know what? I don't care. I'm going to troll everybody. I'm going to be the very best that ever was."
No one ever was.
Well, yeah. All right. I got the song wrong even as well, but you know what? It doesn't even matter.
It was close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in a serious mode right now. He's got
Yeah,
these two bunkers. He's building marines, building SCVs. He's building a missile turret in case of DTs.
He does see, engineering
He
base up. We
knows.
do see the +1.
He knows.
Oh, look. General Warfield again getting promoted. He's now a Marauder.
Oh, we're following his progression.
Yeah, Marauder it is. I was going to say he could become a Zealot, but that would be, creepy Protoss transformation there, but,
Sort of, he became assimilated. That's what happened there.
So we're going for them all, guys. We're going sci-fi. We're going Star Trek.
Well, you did call that Twilight Council correctly. He does have Blink on the way. Not sure about that DT shrine which you wanted,
Oh,
but
I like it. 5-gate
but we-
robo. 5-gate
we're
robo.
getting closer.
5-gate robo.
No, this is 6-gate.
Oh, we got another gateway somewhere? Oh, as my dear co-caster decides to lag. So if it wasn't Ollie, it was you. Where are you
No, it wasn't me. It was never me.
Yeah, it was.
Don't worry, RB. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Just trust the internet. Trust Virgin Media.
Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh
Sponsors
god.
of
No.
LBNT.
No, Weetabix are sponsors of LBNT. Remember.
Nah,
It was
fine.
DJ. DJ's not even here, and he's getting blamed. Okay, so DJ, much love, but dude, seriously. So Blink does finish up, so it is going to be Blink Stalker, like I said. That's what I called it earlier. But look at this, missile turret to deny the overseers. The opposite, no overseers. There's observers.
That's map knowledge right there.
Yeah.
He knows he's going to be trying for some Blink play because he knows that this map is a good Blink map.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can do it from here. What you do? Bring your observer
Can
here.
you?
Yeah, you can blink from here to here.
Ah. You do that
Oh,
fancy
wait.
shift Blink thing.
I don't think that's viable anymore. I think that was cut out. You used to be able to do it from here to here.
Ah.
Maybe.
Well, all I know is you can be an absolute douchebag with sitting tanks on the high ground at the third. And
Yeah. We don't like
that's the sound. That's the sound of the disapproving sound of an overlord as he watches tanks fire from across a massive chasm.
What do you think of the dance emotions in Hots and that? I think it's brilliant. The Immortal doing Gangnam Style. It's brilliant. I love it.
They had to shove that in, didn't
Yeah.
they? I mean,
They've got to pick up on it, haven't they? Now, this is a sure giveaway. He does see it. He goes, right, okay, I see a factory. That tells me it's bio. Now, +1
Yes,
armor's about to come
it
up. Now, we are going to see Stalkers come up.
that's going to die to cannons.
Go on, cat. Now, all right, let's take money
Get the
bets.
kill cannon.
Right, I bet you a Dota key.
That?
A Stalker got the kill.
Yes, it did.
Which one? Now, if I clicked on the cannon and it told me the cannon got it, I was going to cry.
Ah, there it is. The one right in the middle of it.
Ah, there it is, one kill.
Right, so we do have a load of Blink Stalkers here and the potential to warp in an absolute ton of them, 6 at a time.
Yeah, but this is shut down already. He's going to see it the minute he comes into the middle of the map. Look.
And there are those sensor towers.
No, Arby, you don't know me. No, I don't know you. No one knows me. Any sort of Dota keys. Dota keys are no. So, are we going to see nukes this game, or do you reckon it's going to end momentarily? Because this is where the engagement's going, and oh my god! Mantez, run for your life! Bio, man.
Run! No.
And we do
Okay.
see, look, the Warp Prism has been shut down as well. Dude, just go Archon Storm. I'm begging you. Please.
Wait, you don't want him to go
sorry.
DT?
He's going Colossus again. If he opened with DTs, he'd already have Archons. Because the minute DT's part got shut down, you'd warp in, hey presto, you're straight into Archons.
Yeah, the thing about DTs is you warp in 1 if you're testing the waters. 2 is, I think I can do some damage. 3 is, I really hope I can do some damage. 4 is, if he has detection, I have basically lost now.
Well, no, because if you got detection, you just go straight into Archons, as we're saying. And Archon against Bio are brilliant, because you've got splash damage. Bye-bye Marines, especially +3. Now, this has been seen. Everything's been seen. I mean, we've got
All
what?
of this is we'll see.
I'm not sure how the hell he got these zealots in. I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the army.
Ah, yes. That must have been the Warp Prism, but with the sensor tower, I don't know,
How
it
did-
seems they were cleaned up pretty quickly.
We are seeing this third base now out of Effie. Now, what do you think we're going to get? Third base out of... Yeah, alright, never mind. Third base out of Mantis.
Oh, you're going to make a question out of that?
I was going to do my whole
Oh,
awesomeness
sorry.
thing.
I'm sorry
But-
on your behalf.
Thank you. Come on, where's... Are we going to go to... Well, we got factory here. What are we going to see?
Yes, that factory, I think that was because it needed to be rebuilt.
I want to know
'Cause,
what we're going to see. I mean...
forgot
If
something.
Effie's just going to go mass bio, the game's over already.
Looks like it.
Yeah, this is...
Looks like it
There's
indeed.
no way Mantis can hold this. He pushes.
It's-
We've got
if
a
you look at the
Colossus.
supply,
Yeah.
then that's 111 to 155.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the upgrades,
Upgrades
as well.
in favour of
yeah,
Terra.
he's getting +3 already, and this is not going to work. Yes, he's got a Colossus, and Thermal Lance isn't done already, and we are seeing another factory moving out to probably die to the slaughter. Here comes the Vikings.
Scouting factories.
We salute you, factory driver. We salute you. So, curious.
There's Warfields. The order with the most kills. Oh, God.
This is why he got promoted, by the way, because of his outstanding kill. Look at this split by Effie. So we do see the factory again going down. Terran players must love losing the factories because that's all we'll see. And this factory is...
It's a really, really fun occupation.
Did he actually see... Yes, he did see the third. Okay. So, technically, what do we have here? We have another Warp Prism. Look at this pylon. Now, Mantis seems to get this right all the time. He got it right in the last couple of games. What we saw him in about the whole... because of the... Sensor Towers, that's the one. Now we are going to have another Warp Prism come in to do some more Zealot harassment. Here we go.
And
he's not paying attention.
He's not. Effie is uncharacteristically not reacting to that. I think I might
Now
be
he is,
lagging
but-
a little bit.
You are, but look. Oh my god, here comes that engagement. It's going to get away. No, it goes down. Oh my god. Ah, boom.
It's no.
It's a trap.
Oh, he moved into the middle, and here comes Stimbo from all 3 sides.
Oh,
God. And- no,
great force fields. Amazing.
Once again,
Amazing.
a little bit of
force fields.
overlap there, but that.
Yeah, but let's face it.
Saved his
In
entire army.
fairness, Effie lost what here? An SCV. One SCV was lost that entire engagement. That's included in the middle.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. I physically can't see Mantis winning this because Effie's all.
Hey, don't say that. What happened last game?
Yeah, this is true. Oh, come on. I was going to pick up on the whole dancing Colossus and he went and moved it. Now, the problem here is... Oh, I love it. Look at these High Templars. Is Storm's going to finish in time? No.
They
Oh.
have enough energy now.
Oh, please.
He's gonna have to hit the perfect storm,
He
sir.
has to hit perfect storms on this.
Effie is being very clumped up. I doubt he was split before going up this ramp. He's not actually seen any high
he's going to
tempo
attack
yet.
from the front and attack from the back. So he needs to split his Templars up. 2 with each part of the army. 2 up here, and he needs some sentries up here. Force field here as soon as it goes up. Storm, and storm for deterrence here. But are we going to see it because we've got a 3-part engagement? Not only that, we're probably going to... This is a mistake! He's going to walk
to the
in!
left, and the High Templar are not storming. The force fields on the...
Why? No, he's lost them all!
Storms go down.
We've got the engagement going on, but it doesn't matter because everything's going to fall and we will see the GG come out. There, I can call this GG because...
The Nexus down, the Bioforce...
General Wilfield moves up. He's even got into the Viking now. He's like, I'm controlling the army from the Viking. He's like, yeah, I'm okay with this. And he's got what?
We need now is him to get a battle cruiser. Come on, Effie.
It really was a trap, Arby. Yes, it was.
There it goes. Started stepping all over the place.
GG, well
and
played.
There is GG, well played.
Woo.
I applaud you for that play.
We had some good games there. You know what? What I really like about that is the fact that there was so much.
I like that bit too.
I managed to catch it as well. I didn't mess it up.
Wonderful. Those High Templar, I think even if those storms landed, then the army of Effie was just so massive.
That was really well played. We didn't get any shenanigans out of the third game. I think Effie's like, okay, look, he can actually beat me when he puts his mind to it. I'm going to actually play serious. And he did, and yeah, GG, well played. Effie takes it 2-1 in the finals, and he is the winner of Gold Rush number 39. So guys,
defends his title from number 38.
Yes, he does. That's That's the first time we've ever had that.
Really?
Yeah.
My. That's seriously in 39 things?
Yeah, we've never had a retaining outcome.
Well, then Effie's going to definitely have to turn up for the next one because that's going to be a real title to uphold now. He's trying to get 3 in a row. That's what we want to see.
Wow, man, that's pretty epic. That's pretty good. Right,
yeah,
guys.
Great game.
Yeah, it was. Right, guys, that's it for tonight. We will be back tomorrow for Diamond Rush. Bear in mind, these Diamond Rushes and everything coming up are the last ones you're ever going to see. So remember, tune in. So it's goodbye from me, goodbye from Molly, and we will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.